Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday, everyone. Thank you guys for your patience. Um, I have a story as to why I was running a bit behind in a little bit, but let's go ahead and get things started. I'm excited. Wait, hold on, my game is not showing. Hold on. Let's solve that little mystery. It kind of always sucks. Okay, there we go. That when it comes to whether or not my visuals and audios are working, it always has to be after I launch for you guys to actually see me, for me to know if things are actually working. Okay, looks like we are up and running. Thank you, Corgi, for the microphones. You read my mind. Kylie. Okay, before I lose track, Kylie, you can go ahead and claim that first spot with exclamation point first because you were in fact first in chat. Congratulations. Whoop whoop. All right, let's see who all is here. And while I just scroll up and catch up, I want to say good morning, good evening, good afternoon to everyone. Thank you for being here with me, for hanging out. Happy Monday. I know for quite a few of us, it is a 3-day weekend. So I'm excited that you are spending a little bit of it with me. Go ahead and check your sugar cube balances with exclamation point sugar. You can do your daily free redemptions. You can see what those are. Let me go ahead and drop all those commands in the chat in case you do not know what they are. So you can see all of the free ones and exclamation point Parlour, and then you can see all of the paid redemption but exclamation point exchange. Okay, but now let's see who all is in here. So Kylie, I saw you first. Jeffs, you made it. Yay. Okay, my job here is done. So Jeffs is one of our many friends that when it's evening streams, is deep in sleep. And so doing morning streams allows friends like Jazz to be able to hang out with us because it's afternoon at this point. So yay, Jazz, you made it. Nicole, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So Nicole, because you came in before the bot, it actually did not register you. So we're gonna go ahead and drop, and same for you, Kylie. So we're gonna go ahead and drop those links the old-fashioned way. Kylie, recently you just made Twitch affiliate. Did I read that correctly? Congratulations, dearest. Both variety gamers, super chill, super cozy. So please go check them out. Let me just grab those links before I forget, because if I don't do it now, I don't want to rely on my own memory to get it done. So give me a second, bear with me, y'all. Things are hard. Okay, so we have Nicole Nick Hearts Gaming. You can check out her channel here, and we will actually most likely be rating out to Nicole, because I believe she is streaming right after us. Just started playing Animal Crossing, playing Heartopia, but also plays DDV and Sims, and so that is always a good chaotic time over there. And then we have Miss Kylie, who again, congrats on making Twitch affiliate, but does stream over here on YouTube. What? There we go. It was not letting me grab this link, and that was working way too hard. And then we have Cozy Kylie. So please go check them out. If you like it here, you'll definitely love it over there with both of them. All right, let's see. Sissix, good morning. How are you? How are you feeling today? All right, we got, I feel like I'm making progress. Everyone's saying hello. Good morning, Ellington. How are you? Happy Monday. Corgi, you were not last. That is correct. But the bot hadn't woken up yet, so Oh, it actually did end up registering, Nicole. All right, so I was slow. It's fine. Everything's fine. All right, there we go. Let me scroll. Tiger Lily, hello, how are you? Welcome in. Happy Monday. Stream Elements wants to be down so bad. So I did used to stream Elements at the very, not stream, but when I was do live premieres. I did test Stream Elements versus Streamlabs. But I chose Streamlabs. But I guess because Stream Elements is still connected to certain things, like to my account, even though it's not actively used for any of my bots, every now and again it likes to remind me that it's there. So, sure. All right, let's see. So, Tiger Lily. Let's go. Hold on. Wait. Okay, there we go. Tiger Lily's playing some Heartopia. Heartopia seems to be all the wave. You guys are hooked. So I gotta ask, because a lot of you that I see playing Heartopia were also really big Dinkum players. Heartopia or Dinkum, if you had to choose. Are they the same? Are they similar? I've seen gameplay for both, but I would love to know also how you think they compare to ACNH, because they all kind of remind me of ACNH in different ways. I'm just so curious because I don't play either Dinkum or Heartopia, but I do play ACNH. Good question, Corgi. Is everyone off today? I did see that, Kylie. Yep, you're going into work. So thank you for hanging out with me until that time comes. Playing a little ACNH. Let's see. All right, checking our sugar cubes, playing Heartopia. Also playing Heartopia. I'm so sorry to disappoint you guys with this DDV stream. I'm so sorry. Coco, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, your link worked. So Coco, another amazing creator in our midst who also hit a milestone on her channel, 400 subscribers. So congratulations to you. Abby, good morning. Welcome in. How are you today? I think I'm nearing the bottom. All right, everyone's checking their sugar cubes. And then let's see how the rankings are looking. And then okay, and then it jumped me all the way back to the top. Relax, YouTube. Okay, so the rankings coming in hot. Corgi at 1600 sugar cubes. Crest at 1370. Me. Dom at 720. Flower Loki at 675. Topher, Javs, Tiger Lily, New, and Brandy rounding out the top 10. Will today be a shakeup? Ooh, let's see. I'm glad you could make it too, Abby. That means a lot to me. And I do like the early morning streams, and so it is something like I said, I'm going to continue testing and working on and just seeing how it fits into our lifestyle and family routine and all the things. So I'm glad that you guys enjoy it too. You had to be up today early, Abigail, so it worked out perfect. I love it when a plan comes together. All right, Cress. Oh, you are here. Good morning, Cress. How are you? Are you here to dethrone Corgi? That is the question. But how are you today? You have the day off. Yes, I do know that because I think you are also streaming today. All right, and I think that is everyone. So happy Monday, good morning, good day today. So like I said, I was running a bit behind. Just one, I always have to reset up everything because everything is no longer set up in my office. So it's getting all the things plugged in after, a couple of days and weeks of not streaming. Things go back to the way they, normally are. So getting that all set up. But also, we, for the past couple of years, we're dealing with bed issues, like having pains, but we couldn't pinpoint if it was the bed or the mattress, because we had changed both of them at the same time. So finally, my husband decided recently, well, let's change the frame. So not the whole bed, not the mattress, just the frame. And did that last night. So last night was our first sleep on the frame, and it made a huge difference. I woke up with such a pep in my step. If I had two good feet, I would have bounced down the stairs like Tigger. So that also slowed me down because I did not want to get up. So there's also that. But I did want to be here with you guys. So I made it. We're here. Everything is all set up. Corgi, I love that energy. Crest can try. I love that energy. Corgi is choosing cozy violence today, and I am here for it. She does have a solid lead. However, what you have as an advantage against Corgi, Corgi does redemptions nearly every single stream, and you do not. So, I don't know. It could go either way. But how is everyone feeling? I know there have been a lot of sniffles and coughs and aches and pains just this time of the year. It's always hard as the body kind of adjusts to the season changes. So I hope everyone is feeling well, is able to get some rest today. It seems like most of you are off. And so hopefully you can tend to your bodies today. Hopefully. This stream also helps with you feeling cozy. Yes, cozy violence. I said what I said, and there's no taking it back. It's out there on the internet. So there we are. Crust, you took some NyQuil, so you're still feeling groggy. Yeah, I mean, NyQuil and just kind of all those nighttime medicines, they work, but a lot of them do leave that kind of groggy after feeling. And that part is no fun. Thankfully, you do get to rest today, although you are streaming, so we'll see how that how that goes. But I'm glad you are taking all the meds and the things. Sussex, it is 13 degrees and snowing where you are. Is it at least pretty snow? And like not like a storm or anything crazy? Is it like at least a nice little uh Lifetime Hallmark movie channel type of snow? Or are you guys having closures and what's not? 13 degrees. Whew. Oh my gracious. But I know you said quite a few times that you're used to the weather being cold where you are, but I will never get used to seeing it. All right, we are going to actually first, my pockets are so full. If someone wants to go ahead and redeem Scrooge so that we can see what our chances are on the Scrooge store today, I will go ahead and fake empty my pockets. Um, and then we will take care of those dailies, and then we will jump into today's plan. Negative, is that a negative 4, Kylie? That negative, that minus is a typo, right? And real feels like negative 14, so not a typo. Okay. You are pushing stream back an hour. Okay, good, Crest. Yeah, listen to your body. Like, do what you need to do. I actually had planned originally on streaming last night, and I got a chance to just relax a bit with the hubs. We watched Doctor Strange. And I was like, you know what? Don't get this very often. Gonna listen to my body and just kind of chill. And instead, we're here this morning, and we will be back this evening with our first ASMR of the year. I enjoy doing ASMR streams. Hadn't been able to do one in quite some time. So yes, first of all, two of me in the same day. Who even am I? But I'm looking forward to that all the same. And like I said, we're fake emptying my pockets. I'm just doing a little triage emptying. The gems floor might be the only floor that I don't always use the triage. I really only end up using it during Star Path season because that's when I end up with gems from all over the map. But I find my gems when it's just like from doing my dailies and whatnot, I find them pretty easy to put away. So I don't ever really need to I don't ever really feel like the running around the perimeter is that big of a deal unless it's like star bath season when I have every type of gem in my pocket. All right, let's see. Let's catch up here. For us, it's 20 degrees where you are and 6 inches of snow, but it's beautiful outside. Yes, when it's that beautiful snow and the sun is glistening off of the snow, I don't mind that, especially if I don't have to be in it. Yes, Jobs, I agree. Wake up properly before you stream. Nicole is also streaming. Are you up and ready to go? Um, let's see here. I don't know. Oh, Corgi posted something. Why did Streamlabs delete your redemption? Relax, Streamlabs. Okay. Um, I don't know why I deleted that, and I can't, like, it didn't even ask me to approve it. It just straight up deleted it. Rude. Let's see how I can fix that, I guess. Okay, but it still ran the command. Strange. 14% chance Scrooge finally put something elegant on the shelves. I mean, that sounds accurate. -1 for you, Abby. What? Okay. Is it the, okay, you know what? I think I know what it is. So let me go and fix that because I do not like the way Streamlabs is treating Corgi today. But I do think I know what that is. It seems like it is the symbol protection, I think, is feeling real aggressive. So let's go ahead and, although you've done this before, Corgi, so I don't understand. That is super strange. Okay, so I just went ahead and adjusted that. Hopefully we don't have this issue again. Very, very strange. Okay. Now, Streamlight should be apologizing to you, Corgi. Ash, good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, first of all, it worked. Okay, let's drop everything. In the words of new commercial break, commercial break. You guys may notice, first of all, society takes note, our moderator and guardian of the vibes, the cozy Rocky, graces the parlor today. The parlor appreciates their steady presence, thoughtful energy, and love of all things cozy. So, Cozy Rocky, aka Ash, is a Twitch creator. So, first of all, go check out their link. Super cozy. We got Sims, we got DDV. Ash, I think you said you're gonna start streaming ACNH soon as well. So there's that. But also, clock the wrench, y'all. The parlor is expanding, the parlor is growing up. And so we're just gonna take a little moment of praise for Ash and her wrench. And I'm super, super excited to have her support, have her as the parlor guardian. Means the world to me. So yay, that is a thing that happened while you all were sleeping. So, okay, commercial break over. Good morning, Ash. As she's saying hellos, Nicole, you are chilling with the kid and playing games, and you'll start prepping in the next hour. Cool, 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 cool. Wonderful. As long as you can ease into your stream. All right, so I think I'm done fake emptying my pockets. Don't mind the cocoa beans. Don't mind the cocoa beans. All right, so let's go see what this 14% looks like. It's Scrooges, and then we will pop into the other stalls. As of late, I've just been doing my Wish Blossom Ranch dailies, and today we're gonna do all of them. Okay, let's see. That 14% is feeling real accurate. So lately, I want to say I'm going on maybe day 5 or 6. I've lost count at this point. Honestly, lots of days since I've gotten anything new from Scrooge. It might even be a full week, or I'll see new things that I already have. Yep, nothing. So I recently, for example, for 2 days straight, the hedges showed up in my shop, but I already had them unlocked in my inventory because I deleted them from Glamour Gulch. So I think that that's really silly that if I can unlock them, like them showing up in my store just felt ugh. But yeah, nothing new, not surprising. So we're gonna do the regular rotation. I haven't been picking up the food as much. Excuse you, goof. Um, I don't need coal. So we're gonna just grab our materials from Wish Blossom Ranch. Then we're gonna pop over to the other places and get all of those. I haven't done a grind in a while, but I think I'm also good, at least for the time being, because I haven't started any like mass crafting. So I think for now I am good. Yeah, I'm excited. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Spam the chat with paw prints for Miss Cozy Rocky, aka Ash. I am very, very excited as well. And I know you guys are congratulating Ash, but this means like the world to me, just on a personal level, but also just kind of like what it means, like, oh, the parlor is growing up. I for the longest like tried to figure out if I needed one, would I need one, why would I need one. And I actually had recently been told, when a new store opens, right? It's not after you get your first sale that you hire your cashier or, you know, whatever else. It's not even at the grand opening. You get all these things in place ahead of time so that everything runs smoothly as you grow and expand. I'm just gonna get the things that are new. Oh, I guess I'll get the carrot for the horses. Why not? Um, and so this like first step for the parlor, there is another big announcement, but I will, you know, wait for the timing on that. But this first step for the parlor is really huge for me, just on a personal note. So I'm glad you guys are excited as well. Yay, look at all those paw prints for you, Ash. Ooh, ooh. You did the same thing to Crest. Wonderful. So glad. And that, you know, it is I want to go. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There's two places I want to go. One's here. I want to get those fruits. Yeah, you know, there is a sort of mental hurdle that you have to get over of, do I need this? Will I need this? But do I want to wait till it's too late? Like, it's very much like the saying, I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. You guys have been superb, amazing in every possible way, welcoming and kind, not just to me, but to one another. And so there really is nothing to moderate from that standpoint of like, oh, we need to keep things in track, like people in place and in check, I should say. Um, but it is nice to also have, oh, and there it is. And nothing can go. I mean, I guess I can. Here's what we're gonna do. I know two of these horses wants a carrot. I know they do. So we're gonna do that. Um, they always want a carrot. All right, let's see who wants a carrot first. Do you want one? No. All right. I wow, really? No one wants a carrot today? Really? Ah, Peggy. All right, so you're just gonna get two carrots. Works out perfectly. Yes, make Ash blush. Feel free. But it's also nice to just know that someone has your back, and I have made some really meaningful relationships in this space. I think. Why is it not? Here we go. Where people I can kind of talk to, bounce ideas with, and things like that. Other creators, non-creators, um, and I think the mods just kind of add an extra layer of knowing, someone else has your back. So yeah, it gives me the warm and fuzzies. All right, let's go ahead and do this. While I'm here, which one of these horses? Since I'm looking at these dead wish blossoms, and I'm like kind of getting derailed. Is anyone close to their next? Okay, Max seems the closest. So I will ride Max over some of these dead wish blossoms. And my inventory is full. But that was really, I knew that, but I knew that though. I knew that, and I did it to myself. Okay, we're we're gonna act like we've been here before and we've played these games before. So, anyone else just been playing their ACNH? I know lots of you are playing Heartopia, but has anyone been deep in their ACNH since the update came out? How are we liking the update? How are we feeling about the update? In case you're wondering, that's why I'm running around like I've never played this game before. Just kind of getting used to what I do on, on a daily basis in this game. Because, like I said, I've just been coming here, checking Scrooge, doing some dailies, and then skedaddling. I think this is where I was. Yeah. Okay. Yes, peace of mind. Exactly, Cross. Yes, I will hydrate. I would see. Already got me on track. Perfect. I have my tea. Who did we say we were gonna use? Max. Did he leave? Or did I lose? I left him over here. Um, I have my tea and my water. And this is, I've been streaming on and off for the past 3 months now, and today's the first time I remembered to turn on my mug warmer so that by the end of stream I still have hot tea. So yay me. uh so proud of myself. All right, let's get these. All right. There we go. There we go. Let's get the things. Oh, there's more. Cool, cool, cool. Let's get all the things. Jess, I see you said you are loving the update. Now, I've only been playing the game for actually exactly 2 months before the update came out. It sounded like there was something that, I think a burst of coins or something, and I missed it. Oh well. It's fine. Everything is fine. Also, guys, let me know if the game volume is good compared to my voice volume. I'm sure if it wasn't, you guys would have said so by now, but I just realized I had it on higher levels than I typically do. So just let me know. As someone who's only been playing 2 months, and so I had 2 months of prior to the update, kind of like seeing how things were and all of that. I think, okay, we're gonna go back home now and empty my pockets for real. I have been enjoying the update, mainly the quality of life stuff, because I still have so much happy home paradise left to do. I have an entire island left to decorate. The hotel and the slumber islands don't excite me as much. Like, I'm still in the thick of decorating, so I didn't need a new place to decorate. We did it. Max is at 8. Yay, Maxi. I do want to get them all to 9 so that they all have all the jobs. And so I don't have to remember who has what job. I think the only ones that are there at that point are my main horse, Sven, and Pegasus might be at 9. Sven and my main horse are at 10, actually. All right, bye, Max. I did what I needed to do. Thanks for your help. So yeah, the Slumber Island and even decorating the hotel, although that's been super fun, weren't like a huge excitement for me, because I still have a ton of decorating to do anyway. We're going to flowers and fish. Cool. So for me, it was the additional storage and being able to put all my foliage in storage. I remember when I first started playing, like I scooped up a bunch of trees to like move around, and I was so confused. I was like, oh wait, I can't put these away. I just gotta walk around with my trees. Hated it. So that excited me a lot. And then a feature that I didn't know was coming, but has very much excited me, is the left bumper precision placement. I actually made a little short about it, if you guys haven't checked that out. But the way I have my girl doing the Cupid shuffle cha-cha slide, displacing things and just that precision. Didn't know I needed it. I knew I would get frustrated with where I have to stand, but I didn't know I needed that feature until they gave me that feature. And so that's what has had me excited. Let's see, what has you guys excited? So Josh, you said you loved the update. Kylie, you made a lot of progress on your island during your stream last night, and now you're inspired and feeling to play. I get it. We hyper fixate over here, so I get it. I get, especially when you get in a groove, you have that inspiration going, and you're like, I can't put this down. Listen, Kylie, if you need to call out of work, I will not tell. You are safe here. We got you. So I'm just saying. um it's just lovely to have new things to do in ACNH. Yes, Jess, I can understand that because I also know, like, again, so many of you were playing from the beginning. And so for the past 3 years, like, you've finished Happy Home Paradise. You've fully decorated your main island, your second island, your 10th island. And so you just kind of been twiddling your thumbs, waiting, maybe doing some maintenance. So I can only imagine just being able to get back in there. If Streamlabs deletes one more message, um, literally the message that I just read, that is okay, and I don't know why I did that one. Okay, that's strange. Tiger Lily, you're getting a Slumber Island ready to make a Legend of Zelda Island. So I have not gotten any of those items. I've seen them and they look so cutesy. Oh, that's gonna be fun. I'm glad I can transfer over the custom designs I want to use and then delete them from my main and stay in the. Oh, okay. So I did not know that. So in case anyone didn't know that, now you know you can transfer over the custom designs. So if I'm understanding this correctly, you pick custom designs that are just going to be on your Slumber Island, use them on the Slumber Island, and then you can remove them from your main library without them affecting the Slumber Island in the same way that they would affect your main island. That is very, very useful. So we didn't get more slots. However, there is still some flexibility with keeping things very distinct and unique on your Slumber Islands. That's how I'm interpreting that. So that sounds very, very useful. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Does Streamlabs really just time out someone else? Okay. Jeez. Okay, that's the caps. Okay. Let's turn that off. Streamlabs is on one today. Okay, I'm so sorry, Kylie. All right, I adjusted that. Spamming caps. Relax, Streamlabs. My gosh. Um, mm, mm, mm. Cress, you have not been get. Okay, hold on. Tiger Lily, you waiting to get all the new items. That makes sense. So are you using amiibos? I think that's what I've seen some people do to get the Zelda items. Is that what you're needing to do, or is it also something that's time gated and you have to do certain things, I don't know, in the hotel? I haven't really dived into that part of things. Crest, I need to get a move on, but I'm just playing 2 Point Museum pretty much nonstop. I have seen the hole that 2 Point Museum has had on people, and listen, there's nothing wrong with a good hyperfixation. You will get to ACNH when you get there. Okay, we are gonna go to Storybook Fail now and get those items from those stalls. You have so many games on the go at the moment right now, Jazz. Yeah, no, and listen, the juggle is real. But you know, it feels like a good problem to have. Oh, which cozy game should I play today? But it is hard, especially like I said earlier, when you get into a certain rotation and groove with the game, you're feeling inspired, like if you're decorating or whatever the case is. I don't need those other items. Come over here. So I get it. I get it. I will say right now, DDV doesn't stand a chance with most cozy gamers, unless you're like me and like, okay, you're decorating and you know you have these things that you want to do. DDV is definitely on the back burner. I don't need, oh, actually, let me go get flowers. I don't need fish, but I do need flowers. So let's do that real quick. All right. Minx, welcome in, welcome in. How are you? Happy day, happy day. Kylie, Streamlabs is really trying you. I am so sorry, my dear. I'm so sorry. Like, what? But how are you today, Minx? Welcome in, welcome in. And Nicole's, I just started ACNH and I'm also just, I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, when I started it, it definitely had a hold on me. I will say I stepped away a little bit when Wish Blossom Ranch came out and then the update and then kind of doing all of that stuff. So I kind of like flipped roles and was just doing ACNH dailies. Um, we're gonna stop by the courtyard because I think I have to empty my pockets. Oh, I thought Streamlabs deleted another message. Okay, Cress, you deleted your own message. Okay, cool. Okay, yes. Scanning one amiibo, you get all the items. You can order 5 a day. Okay, that's how it works. Okay, yeah, I did have that part. More or less correct. I've never used amiibos, but I do remember that that was part of it as well. She said, I mean, well, yes, because now I'm back, you know, in it. Oh, you, DDV does not have my time or attention, to be honest. Yes, yes. Not you're talking about yourself. I should have read the one before it. Streaming it today, but it doesn't have her attention. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. I understand. You are giving your community what your community wants, but you yourself have been streaming, well, playing, I should say. Just drop these here. 2 Point Museum. Is that something you are going to stream, Cross? Or are you keeping that for yourself? I am a big fan of, having our own games that we keep for ourselves. So is 2 Point Museum a for you game? Or is that something you'll be adding to your stream rotation? All right, hold on. Let me focus. Okay, there we go. I was supposed to play DD. Hold on. Let me catch. Okay, there we go. Tiger Lily, DDV has been back on the back burner for you too. You do your dream snap in the event, your routine duties. Listen, you logged in. You logged in. You did more than many. So, and I think they know that. I'm so curious to see what the update, I think it's going to be next month, it's going to look like. It's going to have to be a banger, that's for sure, because we have no shortage of things to do in other games. I don't have nearly as many games in my rotation, and I will go days without actively playing DDV. So much less those of you in Heartopia and all these other games. Oh, Minx, you tried Heartopia. How did you like it? Lots of people love it. What are your thoughts, Minx? DDV will have her day again, but for now, it does feel good to take a break and try something new. Yes, I agree, Nicole. I think for most, yeah, I do need these. Sorry. I think for most people, DDV is main bay, if you will. Um, but it is nice to kind of, see all else what else is out there. You're not exclusive. Just, main bay. That's all. All right, we're gonna go to my forest, get those valley resources, see if we find the rat. Let's see here. Me too, Crest. I'm a little slow this morning. What's me too, Crest? What did I? Oh, me streaming it today too. Okay, I'm all caught up. Flower Loki, hello, hello. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. I'm so sorry I missed when you came in. How are you today? This is your game. Your game. Okay. I will agree, and I think that's why I struggle. I know Hot Cocoa Collective streams 2 Point Museum, and it's a good time over there. But I think that's why I struggle watching many 2 Point Museum streams. So for those of you who don't know, 2 Point Museum, it's a game. I'm not even gonna try to explain. Like, you run a museum, you run a zoo, you run an aquarium, but it's so much more layered than that. And one of the things that I think makes it though super exciting is that on Twitch, there are Twitch integrations where you can actually, let's find the rap, hire people who are in your chat, in your stream, so they can go on, as long as their Twitch is connected, and you can actually hire like at Lady Danbury into your museum, at Cozy Crest Place, at the Cozy Rocky, at Flower Loki. And I think that really adds another level of enjoyment to the game, because you're not just, I say just, but you're not just watching someone play, you're part of the game with it. So I do think like it having that Twitch integration does give it a bit of a leg up. I don't care, let's just cook over YouTube. So I could totally understand why you want to keep it to yourself for that reason as well, Crest, because you don't stream on Twitch. At the moment, you're playing DDV, Two Point Museum, Palea, ACNH Heartopia, and Metroid Prime. How, Jazz? How do you juggle the games? Tell us your secrets. Ash, all you've done is work on your quest in DDV, but outside of that, Heartopia and Two Point has a hold on me. You are also in the Heartopia fam. Oh, another one. And as for quests, Nicole, you have company. Ash is also working her way through those quests. So you guys are in it together. So curious as to who is going to cross the finish line first in terms of clearing that scroll of quests. All right, we're just going to go ahead and do that. Get to cooking. I don't even remember the numbers. 10 asparagus and then 5 of everything else. Cool. I wasn't even reading. Okay, so let's do the asparagus first. I forgot how to do things. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. And then, all right. So we'll do 3 of these, and that'll just give me 6. 1, 2, 3, and then I actually have ranch salads in the house, but I can't remember if it'll actually count if I just put it in my inventory, so we'll cook it anyway. Cool. Alright, done. Woody. Where do we find Woody? Where is that? Okay. I'm still getting used to my map. In terms of having, you know, nothing there. Don't move, Woody. Alright, let's hold Woody there. Let's see. Yeah, Josh, I need to know how you do it. The Twitch integrations make it streaming it fun. I keep forgetting controls for all the games. I just go between really consistently just 2 games, and I forget my controls. So I can imagine having 5, 6 on the docket. I agree, Chris. I love watching streams that have Twitch integration. Yeah, like there, it adds another layer of investment and coziness and craziness. I think it's so fun. Agreed, Nicole. Has everyone checked their daily tea and their daily treat for the day? Because probably not me, because my attention is elsewhere. It's more for when you can have extra involved. Agreed, agreed. I've significantly cut down on the scroll working on Jafar at the moment. Artopia is too cute to resist, to be honest. I will say it is very cute. I haven't played it. I'm probably not going to play it. But I do enjoy watching people play it, and it is a very, very cutesy game. However, I'm so curious to see, like, in 3 months, where it'll be, how people will feel about it, because I do remember once upon a time, you know, Tales of the Shire had quite a few people on a hold, and now no one talks about it. Do you guys think it'll have, you know, the same addictive longevity? um just very curious. All right, let's see who got. Kylie, you got a peppermint cocoa. Yum. Perfect for the winter and for your negative weather over there. Lydia, hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in, first time. So glad to have you. So glad you were able to catch the stream. Happy Monday and thank you. All right, so we have Tiger Lily. What did you get? Oh, an orange cranberry spice. That sounds so warm and cozy. And let's see, and an almond croissant. Ooh. That's a combination. Orange creamery spice and an almond croissant. Okay, I like it. I like it. Welcome back, Minx. I do need to actually stretch. I was sitting here like a shrimp. So thank you. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I felt that in my lower back. Yeah, there's too many games at the moment and I couldn't decide what to play, so I'm playing them all. Listen, I don't see the problem. I love that for you. And that's why I said DTV might have its work cut out for him, because there's also just so many games out this year releasing updates and or new games. So yeah, DTV better step it up this year. And Ash is having a gingerbread cookie and a spiced chai. Everything about that screams winter as well. Oh, I did such a great job with this menu. Just saying. Crust, a Genovese mint, which feels very apropos for how you've been feeling. We have another gingerbread cookie. So I love ginger snaps, so I'm loving seeing all these gingerbread cookies. And Joss is having a toasted hazelnut. Ross's treat. Where's her treat? Ah, peppermint bark. Love peppermint bark. All right, if they continue to update, I think it will. Yeah. I don't know what the updates look like, obviously, with Heartopia, but it definitely looks like it has potential. I know there's story as well as just like the kind of regular decorating gameplay and chores gameplay. The graphics look really pretty. So I am curious to see what the next 3, 6, 9 months look like. Do the developers have any other games that you guys know of? Agree, Lady D. I thought Tales of the Shire was cute, but it didn't fall for the hype. And look at it now. No one's playing it. Yeah. And what's crazy is I was one of those people. Oh yeah, I do have an extra one of those. Okay, so dailies are done. Before I forget, for those of you who don't know, my valley is completely flattened. So just a quick little, we finished that last week. So my forest looks the fullest because that's where my orchard and stalls are. I'll explain these houses. Just ignore them. Ignore the houses for the time being, but that is why we're here today. And so, other than that, all I have in my biomes are mess, crafting table, cooking station, vacuum, goofy stall, like just the usual utilities. I only had 3 villagers, or villager houses, I should say, here. Oh no, and Peter is back here somewhere. Yeah, he's still back there. But yeah, everything otherwise is empty, nice and flat. And as much as I enjoyed running around my decorated valley, they just kind of taking in all the views. I do need to go to Forgotten Lands real quick. Taking in all the views and seeing all the different areas I decorated. Maybe because my valley is now entirely paved, and so not as much debris spawns. Like, this is the only biome where I have trees. I've really been loving running around an empty valley as well. Just kind of just being able to kind of go wherever. I'm gonna let the dogs do their thing. So yeah, that's the valley at the moment. So today I wanted to go through all of my decorated houses because we're gonna do some decorating planning. So yay. But Minx, I was one of those people who was very much waiting for Tales of the Shire, and I knew it wasn't directly. I forgot to let the rat go. I knew it wasn't a one-to-one adaptation of Lord of the Rings or anything like that. So that was not my expectation. I know for some people that was the disappointment, and I'm like, clearly you've never watched The Hobbit. But it just kind of seemed like more of the same. When I was watching other people gameplay, it didn't scratch a new itch. Um, and I forgot what to do. Give me 1 second, you guys. All right, I am back. Um, yeah, it didn't scratch a new itch. I was like, I have enough farming and fishing and villager fetching to last me a lifetime. So yeah, disappointing, and now no one's playing it, or at least no one's streaming it, I should say. So that's unfortunate for them, but here we are. Am I giving her? Wait, hold on. Let's see. I think I caught up on the treats. Jazz also got a peppermint bark. Am I giving Heartopia a try until I finish my Valley tour? I've already been procrastinating. All right, Crest. So if we're waiting on the Valley tour, do we have a date on the calendar, Miss Ma'am? So Crest did, after 3 years, finish her Valley. So first of all, my daughter just said 3 years. Yes, 3 years of Crest, because Crest, if I'm not mistaken, you were an early game player. So 3 years. First time ever having a fully decorated valley. That is huge. So let's just go ahead. Let's give it the fanfare it deserves. Oh, Kylie, you have to get ready for work. Yes, it is 11 o'clock your time. I hope work is kind to you today. But if you need to do a little uh call out. We are happy to have you. But no, I will be here for yes, I will still be here in the next hour. So yes, I will see you when you come back. Thanks for hanging out this morning, and we will see you soon. Tale of the Shire was good, but the actual game was really quick and I got bored quick. Yeah. And I think the expectations were set high because of all the delays. I won't go so far as to say it was bad. It just wasn't enough to keep people gripped for the long run. And it is what it is. So yes, Crest, fully decorated valley. Do we have a date on the calendar for us to see it? And in case you guys were wondering what my valley looked like before I flattened it, I do have a full playlist of all the biome tours as well as the full valley tour. You can go and check that out, watch every biome individually, watch the full valley with commentary, in case you just did not know what my valley looked like prior to this flattening. Words are hard. Tiger Lily, you did not play Tales of the Shire. Yeah, I know a lot of people just skipped it altogether. So for me, watching other people playing, I was like, yeah, no, it's a pass. It's a pass. Yeah, smart. I know a lot of people who have not left Heartopia since it came out. They leave long enough to come stream something else. That's it. The plan is January 31st. You guys heard it here first. Breaking news. January 31st. We're going to hold you accountable. Crest publishing her Valley tour. We're holding you accountable here in the parlor. You did not miss the room tours. We're actually about to do that now, Lydia. Um, let's see. You did not miss that. Da, 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 da. Yep. Don't give up. Yep. Yeah, you got this, Crest. You got this. Heartopia is so cute. I think it's that cuteness that also makes it addictive. And what I'm enjoying though, even though I heard it was a gotcha game, so far I haven't heard anyone complaining about the gotcha mechanism, so it's clearly not impeding the gameplay. I will hang out with my cutesy ACNH though. That's where I'll be. Good morning, Daisy. How are you? Happy day, happy day. How are you doing today? All right, so why are we here today? So I went through and pulled all of my premium shop houses. So I think I lost count. So we have, I think, around like 86 premium shop houses, and I have 72. I'll be able to tell you right now. Um, okay, maybe it's more than 72. Did I buy? Oh, I did get the ski lodge, guys. So, uh, I don't know if you heard my daughter's excitement. Last stream, we had a bit of a, I had you guys vote, and it was between the chalet and the two houses that I have pinned. And I was like, one's got to go because I can't get all three. And the overwhelming majority, including my own kid, voted for Elsa's to go, and then I would pin the chalet. And I could not bring myself to do it because I did the whole island. And Elsa's house is a big part of it. And I was like, I can't do it, guys. So thankfully, the night before, so Tuesday night before the shop reset, um, from getting my chest every single day, I had just enough moonstones. We're getting a $10 moonstone pack, allowed me to get the chalet. So these two are still safely pinned. But look what's in here trolling me, guys. And if you don't know the lore, for lack of a better word, behind the Hatter house, I had this house pinned since the day it came out because I know what the build looks like in my head. I just haven't done it. And it's just been there pinned up until these two houses that are now pinned. I finally released it so that I could pin Elsa's house. The next week it was in my recommended, and now it's highlighted, and I'm like, okay, I'm afraid it's never going to show up again. But we did get the chalet, so yay. I think that puts me, it's somewhere between, let me see if I can do that math real quick. I think that puts me at 75 houses, actually. Maybe still 71? I don't know, thereabouts. No, it's 71. It's 71. It's 71. I just remember it's 71. In any case, so these are all the houses that I have, and only 21 of them are decorated, and I enjoy decorating them. So we're going to look at the ones that are decorated. Some I need to update because they were like some of the first things I decorated. Some I did update. I like that we can delete rooms from the premium shop houses now. So some are all 4 rooms and some are just one room. Okay, let's see. Hold on, let me catch up. This thing's moving. Okay, everyone's saying yes. Hi, Daisy. There we go. There we go. The gotcha and it's not in your face on its own. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So is it very similar at all to like the way the Palia shop is? I don't know much of anything about Palia, but is it similar in that way, Tiger Lily, in that it's just like these cosmetic additions, but it's not in your face? Or do I have that wrong, by the way? Um, Also the fact that you don't need to spend in real life money. Oh, I didn't know that. I just assumed, gotcha, you got to spend your money. Daisy, you got to clean your room today. You have someone coming over and going to put stuff for Valentine's Day. Wow, yeah, we are going to be rolling into Valentine's Day really soon. Oh, so getting some chores done. Nice little light day. Doing, okay, no, Josh was talking to Daisy. Yes. Thank you for that reminder, Daisy. Um, Everyone, yeah, we have a lot of houses. No, I did the count. I have my spreadsheet. I just need to look at it. And yes, I have a spreadsheet. Corey, I haven't forgotten. I think I'm gonna actually have to basically reduplicate it because it's tied to my main Gmail. um, so in case you weren't here, I'm basically gonna duplicate my spreadsheet and try to make it public. So if anyone else wants to track their houses, if you're like me and you're like, I don't know how many houses I have, I don't know where they are, I don't even remember buying this. That is what I use to kind of stay on top of things. I'm hoping to have that done before the next update because I did add all the houses that are slated for this release. Um, Using the information from the leaks. So there's that. Um, you know what's funny? This might be the first year I'm slightly excited for Valentine's Day. I just feel like, I don't know, just something about it. I'm looking forward to it. It's usually just another day for me. But yeah, wow, Valentine's Day is coming, which means January is basically gone. Okay, so I decorate all my houses, Jobs. I'm glad you said that. I realize most people buy the houses for the building and then don't go inside. Not I know there are people who decorate, but I want to say the vast majority of decorators in this game do external decorating. I love the internal. So these are all the ones I have. And one of my goals is when I consider a biome or whatever done, is to also have the inside of those buildings done. So today we're going to look at the ones that I did do, the ones I want to do, and then we're just going to see where the stream takes us from there. a lot of decorating inspiration. All right, so let's skedaddle. So if my math is correct, which I'm pretty sure it is, I have 50 out of 71 that are undecorated. And like I said, I think there are 86 buildings total in the game. I am not trying to get all of them. There are some that I simply do not like and don't need, don't want. So I'm not trying to hit 100% in that regard. Um, but there are some that I don't have that I do want, like the two that I have pinned, for example. All right, so we're going to start with no particular order. Actually, there is an order. I separated them. These are all the ones that are done. Like, I'm not touching them. They were either most recently completed and or when I completed them, the design isn't dated. So that's these seven. That's seven, eight, eight. That's these eight. And then we have, actually, no, these two. So these 12. Yeah, these are also, I have no reason to touch them. They feel very complete. Um, this one too. This one, I need to take everything out of this building and put it in another building. It is one of my Harry Potter inspired builds. And I have another building, the manor, the masquerade manor that we got. These are the only ones. Actually, this should live over here. Because it is the other Harry Potter build that needs to get updated. Actually, we could leave it here. It doesn't need to move, it just needs to get updated. These two need to get updated. This might need to get moved, not sure. All of these need to be changed in some way, is the moral of the story. So we are going to actually look at, yeah, let's look at the completed one first, and then we'll just work our way downhill from there. There are a lot, especially if you're someone who buys every single house. That's over 80 houses. Like by the time this year ends, I'm sure we will be at 100 between moonstone bundles, bonus houses in the star path, and then just whatever comes in the premium shop. So this is my beach house, and it was decorated. I decorated it as a boutique hotel. So it lived on the beach. It will be going back on the beach. And it is just a very boutique hotel design that I kind of had in mind. Just gonna go room to room. Not much explanations necessary. The only thing I might come back and add is mannequins. That's the one thing as I was kind of like speed decorating through these, I didn't go through and do all the mannequins. Because it's a lot of just clothes. We have a lot of clothes, but not a lot of clothes. It's weird. So that's the only thing left. So this is the bedroom suite. I wish we had more king size beds, and not just double beds. So I made this a double bed because it's easier to be a lot more seamless with the glass. So you can't really tell, you can see the seam in the middle, but it's one of the few that allows you to kind of double up without it being obvious that it's two beds. So that's the bedroom. Um, oh, I think it's the fireplace creating that shadow. And then we're gonna go back here. And so like I said, this is one of the ones that doesn't need to be touched. Little pool room. Kind of speaks for itself. Did they change this? Because I feel like this still had the sand. I mean, I love it without the sand. Because does that mean it would blend into the beach better? Did they change that? Yeah, I'm not seeing the sand over here. Huh, a change that they did that didn't break anything. Huh, that has to be super recent. And then this last room is another bedroom. So it's a 2-bedroom boutique hotel. I was so excited when we got luggage. And now we have more with Cruella stuff. So this is the beach hotel. And if you need me to like slow down, I shall, because it's 21 houses. But we are going to be here for a while. I'm excited. This is going to be one of my longer streams. We haven't been able to do that in a while. So I am excited. And in case you missed it, we will be back this evening for an ASMR stream. Okay, so now we are in the Pixie Mill. This house lives on my farm island, and it is essentially the indoor farmers market. And so this main room is the market, and I really, really love. You have 84 houses, so you're definitely not. So maybe it's 84. I know it's there about 80. Do you think you have all of them, Josh, or do you think there's any you're missing? So you might actually have all of them though. This is the marketplace, and I just love how good the food looks in this game, like the produce and everything, and that I was able to actually use the resources to stage this. And if I'm ever in a pinch, I can clearly come here and get some things. All right, so this room is, it's my seeds. It's not my seed storage. The seeds are actually just stored next to their plots. It's the seed shop part of the farmers market, and it's displaying obviously not all the seeds in the game, but a lot of like the base ones or just like more common ones. um so if you're in the farmers market and you're like, I'm growing my own garden at home, this is where you would come get the seeds. And then we have over here our little dining area. Here we go. The other reason I know I won't be a completionist of the houses, I know some houses were locked behind. So there's one particular edition of the game. I think it's like the flowery house or something like that cottage. Like, I'll never be able to get that one because that's locked behind a particular edition. So do you have those like special edition houses, drafts as well? Yeah, I didn't realize I had as many as I did until I count them. Because you're buying them week to week and you don't even realize. And then when you do place them, they're scattered across all these maps and islands and places. It's not until you actually go through and you're like, this is a lot of houses. So this is more of like an eating area, like farm to table eating. You know, you come here and you get like fresh baked goods or fresh bread. That's in here. Little salads, the assortment of pickled items. Yep, you buy everyone that comes out. And then lastly, this one I was really excited to do. I think it's the flowery cottage. I think it's what it's called. It came with the flowery capybara, and I think you got the artist overall with it as well. I don't remember which edition that was. That house. And then this is the test kitchen. So it is where all the farm to table magic happens. Like I said, this house lives on my farm island. And so, yeah, that's what I was going for in here. And it gave me an excuse to use like these items that I don't regularly use. All right, we are going to now. What's the next house? And so my hope is also all you exterior decorator onlys to convert you into interior decorators. That is really the play here. Welcome back, Crest. We just did my beach house, which is a boutique hotel, the Pixie Mill, which is an indoor marketplace, and now we are in the Bayou Cottage, which is my juke joint. It was, I don't want to say heavily inspired, but definitely inspired by the movie Sinners. The Flowery Summer Cottage, yes. So I know that's one of the ones that, like, if you didn't get it, you're not getting it. It's not coming in your recommended, just like the Moonstone Bundle ones. Um, uh, I don't think the Founders Pack came with a house. Bonus houses. I know those, like, if you missed them, you missed them. Okay, so this is the Bayou Cottage. I guess I was inspired by Sinners. This is kind of what I just had in my mind after watching the movie. So yeah, the main area. I got a chance to use all the musical instruments that we have in here, which was fun. And then we go over here, little dining area, little Bayou inspired dining area. That Max breathing that hard? I don't ever play with sound effects. I turn them on for you guys. And then, so this is where I really grew to appreciate being able to delete a room. Although I might put that back room back because I think I want to do a bathroom. But it was nice just deleting it and not having the pressure of doing that fourth room. Okay, you don't have the Founders Edition drafts. But I don't think it came in a house. I don't think so. And then this is the kitchen slash storage room for said juke joint, where the magic happens. Can you tell I love doing kitchens? This is also, again, my ploy to get y'all to do more interior decorating. We get so much flooring and wallpaper, and you're not using that stuff outside. And so going through and seeing like, oh wow, yeah, I have this kind of rustic looking wallpaper, or because that's sometimes where I draw the inspiration, and then seeing it come together with design, it brings me a lot of joy. Uh, oh, yes, I do need, it's like, I do a lot of shrimping when I'm sitting. And I'm at that age where I should not be shrimping in my chair. So thank you. All right. We're gonna go next into our pirate ship, like fancy pirates. So I really wanted this to feel like the deck as much as outside as I could possibly make it feel. We don't have sky wallpaper though, so we're just gonna, they're underwater, but not really. They're magical. They're magical. That's all. We do crest. We have over 80 houses in the game. I have 71 of them. Yes, Coco, I saw your video. I think I actually commented on it because I was like, you were the first person I saw do one too. And I was like, see, she gets me. Coco has an amazing library of interior designs. She, like me, we like the interior as well as the exteriors, and she does have an amazing juke joint, and hers is a speed build. So definitely go check out her channel and go check out those videos. So this is the crew, their quarters. There we go. I will say the Peter Pan stuff, that whole update obviously was super inspiring for me to finally finish this house. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm telling you, we're gonna end this year with 100 houses in the game. And that's why sometimes I have a hard time reconciling when they do things wrong, because then they also do give a lot. Like, so that I do sometimes short circuit when I'm like, Game Loft, you're killing me with, these bloated premium shops and what's not. But then it's like, wow, look at how much has been rolled out in just these 3 years. 84 houses, for example, and all the other things. And so it, at least for me, it becomes kind of easy to forget some of my grievances because so many of the other good things are just bam right there in my face. This is the cargo hold, where they put some of their loot, if you will. Kind of self-explanatory. It's one of my favorite Lady Danbury quotes. Thank you, Ash. Your regrets are denied. One of my absolute favorite quotes from her. I mean, she's just full of gems. Who are we kidding? And then this is the captain's quarters. I also really, really love the way this light, I don't know what that light is called, the way it reflects on the floor. I finally got an reason to actually use this thing from Gaston. And I was like, oh, this would be perfect in here. Because so many of these things we just accumulate from the quests and all these things, and they just sit in our inventory forever. So yeah, that's Eric's ship, the pirate ship. Topher, welcome in. How are you? Good morning. How are you doing today, friend? I'm gonna start decorating inside now, as I haven't got anything to do until the update. Yeah, this is what keeps me in DDV, the decorating. Now, if someone who's not a decorator, I could absolutely see how you're like, well, I'm gonna go play my other games until the next DDV update. But for me, it's all these houses that keep me busy. So this is my V8 cafe. Pretty self-explanatory. We'll start over here. Got the main dining hall and then the complete dining hall. I had so much fun creating this, and actually, like, you're not gonna see any of the inside out stuff in here, like all that diner stuff. I think the flooring is the only thing I came in here and changed, because I finished this before we got the inside out update, and then I saw the inside out update and I was like, oh well. And you can tell there's certain things that like changed before, after I did things. Like, so when they changed the grid, so now this banana split is hanging off the side of the table because they changed the table grids. They extended them, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. So this is the takeout dessert counter. Let's see. Oh, Topher's saying hello. Please start decorating, just Jeffs. Tell me I influenced you. If I did nothing else, tell me I have influenced you. I may have been up until 2:30 playing 2 Point. Yeah. So it seems like the things that have everyone in a hold right now are 2 Point Museum and Heartopia. That feels like a fair assessment. I'm surprised ACNH is not higher on that list. But maybe it's the third one. Let's see. Oh, Topher, you need to say hello to Jeffs. Fix that. And this is the kitchen. Like I said, there's a lot of inconsistency. In some cases, you know, this house, I put all the mannequins, and some I need to go back and put mannequins. So that's the V8 cafe. And I like to say I summoned, I manifested Inside Out. Because these were the pictures I had chosen. Like I said, I did this before the Inside Out update. The only thing I came in and changed is I did put the new flooring in here. But yeah, it was the Inside Out images, which is something else I want to do. Make sure I have all of my frames updated as well. Yay! I influenced Jabs. Who else has been influenced to start decorating? Also, thank you for 21 likes, everyone. I absolutely appreciate that. Thank you, Ash. The VA Cafe is definitely one of my faves. I had so much fun doing it. I really wanted to, even before that update, we had so many items that I knew I could use to capture that Americana sort of look, and it makes me so happy every time I go in there. But thank you for 21 likes, guys. That really, really means a lot to me. For those of you who don't know, we did recently hit a channel milestone, 500 subscribers. We are chugging along and working our way towards a YouTube partner. So all of your views, likes, shout out, shares, they all go towards making that happen. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Not just for emotionally liking the stream, for actually tapping the little button and making it happen. Thank you, guys. All right, next we're gonna go in here. I only a couple of months ago. By the way, if you don't recognize a house and you need to know where it's from, just let me know. I only a couple months ago, oh, I have the house backwards, realized that the front of the house had a cup in front of it. Don't know how I missed that. For months, it was sitting on my beach. I guess we're going through the back door. No big deal. Streamlabs has been aggressive today, so I did turn off the caps, and Ash, maybe you can help me just double check later. I did turn, like, make sure I did all that. I turned off the caps and the symbol one because it was deleting people's messages and yelling at them. Like, Streamlabs, I think Streamlabs is showing out because it feels a little way that there's another wrench in the chat. I think that's what Streamlabs is going through. You know, I hear stories of like when a kid has a sibling born, they start acting out. I feel like that's what Streamlabs do. It's acting out of jealousy for the new wrench in the parlor. All right. All right, let's see. Because I feel like Topher did say some highs. Ooh. Among the ton, the cozy Rocky is regarded with 95% favor accurate. A standing most enviable indeed. That is absolutely accurate. Yes, I think we can accurately blame Streamlabs. Because it's been yelling at people a lot today for some reason. Okay, all right, I'm all caught up. Thank you for dropping the menu, Ash. Now we are in the coffee house. So this is the beachside coffee house. All right, we're gonna start over here. We're gonna start with the basic rooms because there's the other two rooms in here I'm super excited about. So this is like the staff lounge area where they come, they have their breaks, do their thing, get away from all the tourists, basically. Back here, because this house lives on the beach, it is a coffee house. In my mind, this is where people vacation, and so I made the back area a game room. So you're coming, you get your coffee, but you can also like play your games in the little arcade area. One thing I love that these rotate. I do wish though that when you have more than one out, that they didn't all rotate in the same way. But you know, I don't know what the mechanism would be like for that. So yeah, I just wanted this room to be very fun and colorful, and I'm obsessed with these orbs. And so yeah, the little gaming arcade center. Quite a few of these builds I do have not full videos for working on those, but I do have individual shorts for each of them in case you ever like I want to revisit that room. So the game arcade is one of the rooms that has a short on the channel for it. And the VA cafe has a full tour. And this, I really wanted to try to capture that it was an outdoor deck seating area, like a covered patio seating area. I did the best I could with the wallpaper we had to make it seem like you're outside and using the vines. And I absolutely love this fireplace. I think it's from the Savannah bundle that we got. So that's the vibes here. A little outdoor seating area. And so that's the beachside cafe. All right. Oh, Corey, what tea did you get today? Oh, yep, gingerbread chai. All right, now we're gonna go in the flower shop. This is one of the few houses where it's just one room. Like I said, I love that we could delete the other rooms in the premium shop houses now. So in case you're like hesitant, like, okay, 80 something houses, they all have 4 rooms. That's 320 rooms. That seems like a lot. But now that you can delete rooms, you can just make 1 room per house. You don't have to do all 4 rooms. Just saying. So this is one where I did delete the rooms and I just made it a main garden area. No staff room, no bathroom, none of that extra stuff. You come in, you buy your garden supplies, flower things. Even though this was a glitch, it worked out for this design. I put these in here after the glitch happened. I was like, oh, empty flower pots. So although I know, Topher, you want your palm trees back, I don't. So yeah, this is a little flower shop, garden shop. You come in, you get your plants. This is where the plant parents hang out in my valley. So like I said, it's one of the few where it's just 1 room. Oh, how is the standing for the sugar cubes today? So we have Ash at 175 sugar cubes. Topher, I know you want your, I won't be upset if they put them back. However, I don't miss them because they worked out for me. So this is the last house of the houses that I won't be touching. It is the principle. I will agree with you with that. Like, you gave me a palm tree and now you're giving me a pot. Why did we need to touch that coating? I will agree. The principle is give us back our, like, because those were Star Path, if I'm not mistaken. They weren't Scrooge. So the Star Path promised me a palm tree and now I have a pot. Fair. Snuggly Duckling is the very first house I ever bought in this game and the very first one I decorated, and I recently went in and refreshed it. with new items, but I did keep a lot of the original old items. So the blue cabinets, the Remy stove, this sofa, these are like the OG items that I decorated with, and I just refreshed it with new items. But this one has a very special place in my heart. It is an Airbnb, so it has 2 bedrooms and like shared spaces. So this is bedroom number 1, main suite. So like let's say it's a family. This is where like the parents are staying, and then the other room is like where the kids are staying, for example. Main suite, so it has its own bathroom. Okay, there we go. um, so I mean, kind of self-explanatory, and then a little closet in here, a little walk-in closet situation. And a little seating area. So again, main bedroom. Um, Especially if you are just like, I don't want to sit out here. You have your own seating area. This is the other bedroom. Cress at 1,445 sugar cubes. Jazz at 750. Tiger Lily 695. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is the other bedroom. I don't get to use the bunk beds often, so I had a lot of fun with this one. And just another style of bedroom. Like I said, this is my Airbnb, so it could be any combination of folks staying here. And then this is the shared laundry bathroom area. A lot of these Eternity Isle items, I love any excuse to finally get to use them, like the towel rack, the little shower area here, and like I said, shared laundry bathroom. And that is the Valley Airbnb. So this one, like, I have all the frames and tapestries updated. I do want to come back and add mannequins to this one, but overall it's done. We're not touching it. Topher 700 sugar cubes. Corgi 1,640. All right, well, let's see. So those are all the ones. That is the full tour of every house that I'm lying. I keep forgetting about the ones on the other side. Guys, charge it to my head, not my heart. All right, so these, and I know I've influenced jobs. Please let me know, decorators. Have I inspired you to decorate inside the houses that you've bought? We already got drafts. Auntie T, oh, I hope you feel better. Thank you for the lurk. I truly appreciate it. Thank you for saying hi. I hope you feel better. If you just need to lie down, if you need to turn my voice off, lower the screen, whatever you need to do. I've dealt with migraines and headaches, so I know that's no fun. So I hope you feel better soon. Can we get some hugs and hearts in the chat for Auntie T? All right. This is it was in my, what is that, Sunlit Plateau. This is my glamping lodge. So you want to be in nature, but you don't. You're bougie, if you will. So that is what I did with this lodge, a little boutique hotel, another boutique hotel. Love a hotel Airbnb moment. So this is, like I said, like a glamping resort. This is the dining area. I struggled so hard with this area because every time I would put these tables down, I'd be mid decorating and they'd go invisible. And it's really hard to decorate when you can't see the things in the room. But we got it done. We got it done. We finally got through it. But it was so frustrating. Like I would like be getting my foods and like getting them off the ground and gathering them, and then the tables would disappear. And I was like, oh my gosh. So thankfully they're no longer the Streamlabs. Really? Really? Not you yelling at Nicole. And all Nicole did was put hearts. Really? Alright. Alright. And you know what's funny? All these things that it's triggering right now have always been on. the caps protection, the Zalga protection. They've always been on. And yet today, it's the wrench. Streamlabs is going through a sibling rivalry with Ash. And that is the only difference. Streamlabs is like, oh, you want another wrench, do you? Bet. But thank you for the hearts and hugs for Auntie T. Feel better. Oh, Streamlabs, you are something else. New, hello, hello, hello. How are you, darling? How is your day starting? Are you working today? Another amazing creator in the chat. Another one who plays DDV but has really been paying more attention to literally every other game. So New is another new ACNH player. So that's what she's been streaming a lot of. New, I know you said you weren't gonna cave and start playing Heartopia. Have you changed your mind? And how are you today? But please go check out New. It is a lot of fun over there. If you like it here, you will absolutely love it there. I mean, every single one of these creators that have first of all come in today, thank you so much. I cannot thank y'all enough. Y'all are very much a bedrock of the parlor at this point. So if you do not know Coco, New, Crest, Kylie, who had to step out for work, Ash, Topher, I don't know how you know me, you don't know them, Nicole, but in case you didn't, let me be the one to put you on. Please go check them all out. Yes, congrats to Ash. Very exciting new. Just saying hello. Everyone keeps saying they'll be back in DDV, but I'm actually here. I'm holding it down. Y'all do y'all thing. I'm holding it down. It's okay. It is okay. Out of principle, I feel you. I think that's part of why I'm not playing it, because everyone's playing it. I think if I would ever start playing it, I'd probably do so secretly. Oh, everyone's playing it, so I'm not playing it. We're in this together, Topher. All right, so that was the dining lounge. New, and everyone who's just coming in, we are just touring my finished interiors. Just kind of a walk down memory lane. Some that I have to update, some that I don't have to update. So we're in the I don't have to touch them anymore houses at the moment. I have 21 out of 71 houses fully decorated. And then we're gonna plan ahead for the new year. And my hope is starters to, hold myself accountable, but also inspire y'all to decorate more interiors. You're welcome. I know I haven't fully looked at this entryway. I'll do it on our way out. This is kind of like the quiet area, sitting area. I didn't want to do a business area in this hotel, but just kind of a place where you come, read, chill, the Zen park in the middle, have your tea, without you having to go back to your room, basically. So that is what's happening in here. I'm trying to get a good camera view because I obviously can't walk through the Zen park. There we go. All right, there we go. We are in this together. I will let the hype down first. Okay, fair, New. Totally get that. Your mini is playing it though, right? If I'm not mistaken. I believe you, Topher. I believe you. But it's funny because Topher, meanwhile, you have influenced everyone to play 2 Point Museum. Like Corgi said, you are a trendsetter, you are an influencer. I have seen so many people start between you and Coco. 2 Point Museum owes y'all referral fees or something. So, Coco, Hot Cocoa Collective, not Naturally Coco, because I know there's two Cocos who hang out in here. Yeah, they owe you some fees or something. And then this is the bedroom in the glamping lodge. I had a lot of fun with the Star Wars items. Can you tell? I do wish, like in some other games, that I could have resized this to make it a larger bed, but it's fine. It worked out. So that's this room. Jam. Oh, we're being rated. Jam, you were still streaming? I popped into like before getting set up. I thought you were long gone. Oh, so you went long this morning. How was stream? How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Hold on, let me scroll up. Thank you, New. I love doing interior builds. Yes, you. I know you are one of the people who felt like you like lost your mojo. I'm going through all the houses. I have time today. There's no school today, so we're gonna get your mojo back by the end of stream. That's what we're gonna do. But I'm glad you are enjoying them. Okay, I'm scrolling up to when the raid actually happened. Carolyn, welcome in, welcome in. How are you? Welcome in, Raiders. Decorista, another amazing creator in the building. Oh, hold on. uh Taking another page from New. Commercial break, commercial break. I know I've shouted out all the creators that have come in here, and I'm gonna keep doing that. Decorista, did you hit 2,000 at the end of your stream yesterday? Decorista was like three away or something. I don't know, it may not have been three, but the number was super low away from hitting 2,000. I didn't get to see the end of stream. Did you hit that goal? If not, if you gotta leave stream and then come back, go give Decorista a sub. You will love it there. She plays Palia, DDV, Sims. I know you're thinking about ACNH. You just got Dinkum. I don't know if you're going to be streaming that, if that's a just for you game. Amazing decorator. It's in the name. And part of it's because she is in real life a working interior designer. And so go give her, so like I said, if you need to step away from my stream, open another tab and go give her a sub and come back, I'm okay with that. Just make sure you come back. Give me 1 second, everyone. All right, I am back. So yes, please, 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 please go give her a sub. How are you today, Decorista? I'm gonna see if you answered the question by the time I get to the bottom of chat, by the way. Bardo, welcome in, welcome in. How are you, Baby Blue? Baby Blue, should I be calling you something else? Or are you good with Baby Blue? I don't think I actually ever asked. But how are you? Zara, welcome in. Mindy, how are you today? Oh, and then it jumped to the bottom. I feel like I saw Piglet and then I was gone. I think that was the next name I saw, and then it just jumped right down. And Jam herself is here. So yes, how are you feeling before you go and decompress and do all the things? How are you? How was stream? Rhonda, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. There goes Piglet. There it is. Lainey, how are you? How are you doing? It's been a while. I've seen you like in Jam streams and stuff, but it's been a while since I've seen you here. So how are you? Okay, Daisy saying hi, Chris is saying hi. Okay, okay, okay. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Wonderful. So glad to hear everyone's doing good. Everyone's so excited to see Jam. Dom is here. Good morning. How are you? Happy Monday. Are you working today, Dom, or do you have the day off? And how are you feeling? Okay, I'm caught up. Okay, you are working later today. You need to get off your butt and clean this house. Do you? I mean, I know, yes, and Pop needs to get done, adulting and all that, but do you? But yes, did you make the goal? Decorista, please let me know. Oh, Jennifer, I'm so sorry I missed you. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. I think I caught everyone. And if I somehow missed you, charge it to my head, not my heart. Thank you so much, Jam, for the raid. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for trusting me with your community. It means a lot to me. And we are going to keep this party going because right after me, Nicole is streaming, and then I think Cress is streaming, and I'm actually streaming again this evening. So you guys can just spend your whole day on YouTube, to be quite honest. Just plug in your devices, make sure the Wi-Fi is working, and just spend your whole day on YouTube. I'm going to make sure we keep this party going all day. Go get food, Jam. Do all the things you need to do to, again, decompress and to sustain yourself. Thank you so much again. It is always fun to see you in the parlor. All right. Um, okay. Yeah, okay. Commercial break, commercial break. No, I'm stealing that line. You didn't trademark it, so we're gonna share it. Weasley is here. Society takes note. Wait, no, hold on. Oh, I forgot this part with Ash. Okay. Society takes note. Our moderator and guardian of the vibes, Weasley is our king. Graces the parlor today. Their wit, warmth, and calm authority help keep the space kind and well tended. Now, if you were here when I made the Ash announcement, I said there is another one coming later. This is the later. So we have two, and I promise that's the end of the announcements. We have two guardians of the parlor, protectors of the cozy. Weasley is the second wrench addition to the parlor, and I am thrilled beyond thrilled to have these ladies again having my back in my corner. I didn't want to hint too hard at it later until she was here. So please, 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 please spam the chat with crowns and paw prints for my mods. I am thrilled beyond thrilled. Don't yell at me for doing this command myself. I promise it's the only one. Thrilled beyond thrilled to have them being part of the parlor in the royal court, if you will. So yes, crowns and paw prints. Streamlabs, mind your business. Don't delete anything. But yes. Oh, Topher is streaming today. Today's Monday. Okay, I will correct that in a minute. But yes. So yes, show them some love. I am beyond excited to just again have them here with you guys. Yeah. Okay. Before I start fogging up my glasses. Now, correction. Don't spend your whole day on YouTube. You do have to make a pit stop at Twitch because it is Museum Monday with Topher. So that is somewhere in between my stream and Cress's stream. I gotta double check. We'll get a calendar going. But yes, Museum Monday. So actually, so if I'm not mistaken, you're getting a little bit of everything today. If you are someone who's off today, I'm in DDV. Nicole is doing ACNH. Cress is also doing DDV, I think. Yes, right? Yeah. Museum Monday with Topher. And then yeah, I'll be back later. New, are you streaming today? Let me know, are you streaming today? Yes. All right, so make a pit stop at Twitch. Have a good time today, guys. So many cozy streams. So you are only 3 away, Decorista. Please, guys, let's get her over that 2,000 threshold. You won't regret it. It is a good time over there. She is fun. She is hilarious, first of all. Weasley is our mod, Piglet. I love that. Name change. Now you have to change your name, Weasley. That just makes sense. Now you have to change your name. Oh, thank you so much for the hydration reminder. Let's see. They're on it. Because I'm over here shrimping and parched. Excuse me. I am drinking tea because I knew today was going to be a long one. So 17 to go. Guys, first of all, thank you for the 27 likes. Thank you for every like. Thank you for hanging out. There are 48 of us in here. Something tells me at least 17 of y'all might not be subscribed to Decorisa. Please, let's go get her over that 2,000 threshold. New is going to be in DDV today? What? Wow. The internet might break today. No worries, Crest. Do your lurk. It was great having you here. I hope you are feeling good. I know you pushed back your stream a little bit, so hopefully you are feeling 100% and ready for that when the time comes. Thank you, thank you, thank you for hanging out. Thank you, Josh, for subscribing to Decorista. Yes, let's get her over that 2K. All right, so this is the lounge check-in area, and then we're gonna I forgot we were like in the middle of tours. There was a lot of excitement at once. So yes, that's this room. I'm obsessed with this map, and it felt super apropos for this particular build. All right, let us head on out. Oh, I have something in my eye. So sorry. Okay, there we go. Okay, we are here. There we go. Lady Tremaine house, aka Cinderella's daddy's house, because it was. Oh, again, one of the few that I only did one room. I just didn't feel inspired to do the other rooms, like a bedroom and all of that. So I made it a seating area, a sitting room and library. Down the line, I may decide to expand the other rooms, but I'm really happy with just this design. It is very loosely based on the actual um, Lady Tremaine room, not from the animation, from the live action, very loosely based, inspired by. Um, and just the decor from that period, from that era, the way they described the live action Lady Tremaine. So just this seating area here, little library and eating area over here. And that's Lady Tremaine's house. That's it, that's all. She also doesn't deserve 4 rooms. Who are we kidding? Is everyone caught up on their Christmas Island event? I am wearing the first 2 pieces of the outfit, by the way. The hat. Let's get a little closer here. The hat. I love the hat. I love the leggings. A lot of people do not like the leggings. I personally love them. Y'all are clearly just wearing them wrong. The cardigan is a cardigan that we get from Scrooge. The turtleneck is a Touch of Magic turtleneck that I just made beige. And then the Frozen scarf. And those shoes are from the premium shop. A little fashion moment here. So these are the leggings. This is the hat. And then the next thing we get is the coat this week. All right, Ash, enjoy your lurk. Thank you, thank you, thank you for holding it down, my love. We will be here. And a toast to Weasley on your way out. Thank you, guys. Thank you for that toast, Ash. The new puzzle is out. Oh, or maybe it's new to you and I did it already. I know I did a puzzle, the one with the lights. Yeah, so I am all caught up. Okay, wonderful. All right, next up we have the greenhouse cottage, I think is what it's called. I call it Isabella's house. That is what I call it. But it's not her house. It is a garden. I kind of visualized it as if she was a business owner and this is like her garden property, her greenhouse property. So it's a cafe. You'll see what the other rooms are, but there is a potting room, a library. Let's just walk in and then see. So again, the seating area, I really had a lot of fun with this. I am not, fairy core girly or anything like that, but we have so many pieces that inspire that in this game, so I had so much fun with that. This is the potting area, so literally as it sounds, just potting plants. Very simple. And then over here we have the little cafe, where all the members of the family Madrigal can come and get a tea, a coffee, just a little cafe area. Nothing crazy. My favorite things to do in this game are probably kitchens and cafes. And mainly because I love using the food and the ingredients to stage. And then this is the little garden. I didn't mean to leave. The little garden greenhouse library. And I loved using these to kind of as like little placards of like information about the different plants and their significance and their uses and what's not. But then you can also like come in here and sit like you would at like not even a library, like a bookshop, where you would kind of sit with your pastry and your drink. That's what I kind of envisioned back here. And I absolutely love these bookcases. So there's that. So that is this room. All right, let's see. Tiger, yeah, I mean, if nothing else, do it all Tuesday night. Get it all done. But it's not like, the good thing about these puzzles, it's not like once a new one unlocks, the previous ones become inaccessible. You can also do them all at once. The only thing I've consistently done going to that island is getting cocoa beans. That's the only thing that keeps me up there on a near daily basis, but it's not absolutely necessary. Um, it's because you can't kick Heartopia. Dom, are you still inside of Heartopia? Are you still in there? What is it holding? Um, you've been burnt out on DDB for a little bit. Totally understand, Tiger Lily. It happens. It happens. And you have enough other games to keep you entertained. And so it's fine. I think it's fine. If DDV was your only game, then I probably think it'd be harder. You have so many other cozy games in your rotation. So this is the Hobbit house. This house, I forgot to mention where all the other houses live, but this house, the greenhouse cottage, those all live in Eternity Out at the moment. So this is the Hobbit house. So I did draw some Hobbit lifestyle inspiration for designing this house. Like hobbits love eating and reading and just they are the epitome of cozy vibes only. Who are we kidding? And so that's what I drew inspiration from. We have this little fireplace sitting area here. I just kind of pictured Frodo and his pipe sitting here. And then over here, we have the bedroom. And then partitioned off the side is the bathroom. Again, love any excuse to use the Eternity Out bathroom items just to kind of shake things up. Dom, I wanted to know, are you in your Heartopia right now? Yes, that is what I asked you. You did your dream snap already. You do those the day they come out. Smart. Oh, you built a house and helped Taki. Yes, I noticed. Heartopia has essentially this co-op element to it, and I think that's also why it's so popular. The fact that you can go to other people's island, village, not sure what it's called, um, and do things with them, do things in that area together, like building houses together. I think that's also a big part of the draw. Um, thank you so much, Decorista. Um, no. When can we expect a floating storyline from you? You can expect it all you want. When you'll get it is on the 30th of February. Okay? Expect it all you want. Listen, I'm an indoor storage girly. I actually was talking to Nick recently, and I was like, I should take a page out of Jam's page. I know Jam is gone, but Jam's community, you're still here, so you can vouch for this. Jam will have these audacious goals. She'll be like, when I hit 5,000 likes, that is actually how Jam ended up with outdoor storage. Like, she's going to be doing that because she had this huge light goal, I think. And she was like, if we hit it, then I'll go outside. And guess what they did? They hit that goal. And they do that with a lot of her stuff. And I was like, I should take a page out of Jam's page. So how about we do this? I'm not gonna do a light goal because y'all not gonna get me. Yes, I said the 30th because I know February has leap years. Y'all weren't gonna trick me, but there will never be a 30th of February. um, I will consider it if and when I make YouTube partner. How about that? Is that okay, New? That can be part of the celebration if and when that time comes. That's what I can give you. But I'm an indoor storage girly through and through. Of course you're still playing down. It was kind of I knew the answer, but I just wanted to see. Maybe you took a break. Maybe you took a break. You can join their town. Okay, so they're called towns. Thank you, Tiger Lily. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, it was during her streamer party, and I was so distraught. And I saw that that like number climbing, climbing, climbing. By the way, thank you guys for 30 likes on today's stream. It means so much to me, not just emotionally liking the stream, but actually tapping the thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That means so much to me. By the way, did you guys do your homework and go subscribe to Decorista? Did you do that? Thank you. And you're not gonna call my vision board foolishness. Okay? New, in case you guys were unsure, and I did put this on the community tab, I did a poll, and most people were like, yes, do it. So I do want to do a vision board stream party. I am just missing one piece of tech to make that happen, so that I can actually make sure everything shows up on the stream. But it is something I am actively working on. I am a big believer in vision boards, whether you're doing it digitally, whether you're printing it out, just really kind of breathing life into the goals and things that you want to accomplish in the coming weeks, months, and year. And so I am hoping to do sometime in Q1 a vision board party. I just got to get all the tech parts. There's just one piece of device that I need to get to actually make sure I can connect it to OBS, to the screen, so you guys can see it. Otherwise, you'll just be hearing me. So once I do that, because like I said, I did a poll on my community tab, and I think it was like 70% or something thereabouts were like, yeah, let's do it. So I'm gonna do it. It is not foolishness new. So for me, for a couple of years now, what I would do is I would actually use Shutterfly, their collage grid template, and I would grab the photos that represent whatever my goals or dreams or visions were for that year. And it would be like a, I don't know, 5 by 6 grid. So not an overlaying collage, but personally, just my aesthetic was more of a grid. And I would get it printed out 20 by 32, and I would frame it and hang it in my office. You could also do a Pinterest board where it just lives on your Pinterest. I know quite a few people who do the digital collages and they make it their desktop backdrop, their phone backdrop. There are like so many ways. There's no right or wrong. I think it's just about breathing the life into it, because when you are actively searching for things that represent what you want, putting sort of pen to paper, I think that is like the first step in activating and getting one step closer to that thing. It's not an exact science, guys, by the way. It's all very woo woo, if you will. But it is, I think, a first mental step towards achieving that thing. Uh, Basically giving not gonna happen. Listen, 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 Linda, listen. We are actually very, very close to making YouTube partner. We're not as far as I could be, so it's not impossible. Cross that threshold, and then part of the celebration might be a little storage triage situation. I don't know if it's going to be a full move outside, but we might do a little something, something, something. I will make a believer out of you. No, I will. You better believe it. Um, Thank you, Nicole. Go watch it. Go and binge watch all of Lady D's videos. I see what you're doing, by the way, and stream so we can get her. I see what you're doing, Nicole, but also thank you. 16 away, guys. Guys, I know there's 16 of you who possibly might not be subscribed to Decorista, but yes, we're getting there, Decorista. We're gonna get you there. By the end of today. There are too many of us streaming. We are going to get you there. Perfect breakdown. Now that you have my attention, I'll be present. My job here is done. I'm influencing y'all to decorate. I'm influencing y'all to make vision boards. My job here is done. Last stream in the Hobbit house. I like to think that, I don't know the quote off the top of my head, but I have it written down. Where he talks about like how he is a hobbit, and I'm like, I am a hobbit. So I had so much fun making this house. This kitchen was very much inspired by the kitchen that we see in the Hobbit movie. I had a lot of fun with the pillars, if you could not tell. So that's the kitchen. I'm obsessed with the Arundel cabinets. I think, was it you, Topher, that didn't have these, and like them being highlighted was like the first time you got a chance to get them? I think it was you, Topher. Did you get them? Do you love them? I hope you got them. All right, so let's head on out. I'm in my influencer bag today, Decorista, okay? I'm changing lives, if we're being completely honest. Coco, you keep yours on your iPad wallpaper. Yeah, like whatever is going to work. Again, it's like an activation that happens. I'm not saying like, oh my gosh, you make a vision board and suddenly every single dream you have comes to life. Anyone who tries to sell you that, be wary of them. But I do think there is a cognitive connection between putting things on paper, whether it's digital or physical paper, um, and what the next steps are that you do towards those things. Like, you are signaling that I am ready for this thing. It may take a week, it may take another year, but I do believe that there is a direct correlation between at least being audaciously able to claim it. So that's just me. Abby, 120 sugar cubes. Oh, yes, yes, yes. How are we doing with our sugar cubers? So this I call the Danbury Manor. And this is another one that will not change. Maybe make some tweaks and updates over the years, but it's pretty much done. Heavily inspired by obviously some of the Bridgerton spaces, like the Bridgerton sitting room, but also really just inspired by the decor of that era. A lot of these were storybook veil items, and so they were perfect for pulling this together. But also a lot of OG base game items. So that was the sitting room. Over here we have the dining area. I do need to come in and update these frames. I think I have some new images, some new memories that I unlocked that will work better. But pretty much this is also done. This house is in large part what made me buy the Seaside bundle. Because I wanted like all of this foliage and the table type items. And then this is the bedroom suite with mostly items from the Charlotte bundle, which I absolutely love. Oh, I can't fit there. That's fine. No big deal. No big deal. So I do need to come and update that frame. All right. All right, checking your sugar. Wonderful, everyone. So yeah, that's Danbury Manor. I had such a great time making this over. I love a long hallway. Oh my gosh. Just a grand entrance hallway. New, it's 625 sugar cubes. All right, and then this is one of the ones where, oh, excuse me. Just gonna go ahead and every moonstone counts. Wonderful. That's the other great thing about having nothing decorated in my valley. I can see my chest without fighting for my life. So this is one of the ones that I do need to relocate this build into another building. So this is my Hogsmeade slash Diagon Alley build. So this is my 3 broomsticks. And I need to update these tables because again, the grids changed, so food shifted, but whatever. So Hogwarts Legacy lore, Harry Potter lore, Wizarding World, I should say. So this is my interpretation of the 3 broomsticks. And then back here is one of the bedrooms. I do want to do some updates to this one, but I'll wait till I actually move it because I want to move it to the Masquerade Ball Manor that we got in that bundle. And then the 2 side rooms are 2 other shops from the Wizarding World. The bookshop. And literally, because it's described as just having floor to ceiling books every single corner. And so I did my absolute best to create that with the mix and match of literally every type of surface that we have that has books in it in the game. We have a lot of books. These window inserts came in real handy, as well as the Jack Skellington bookshelves to kind of show that aged look. And then on the other side is the tea shop. All right, let's new. You gotta step your sugar cubes up. Your cubes are on. You'll get there. Just keep on chatting, keep on hanging out. You will get there. And then this is the tea shop from Harry Potter. We don't see it in the movies, but if you read the books, then you know which tea shop it is. they like it's again. I need to update the tables. They changed the grids, so it wasn't me. It's Game Loft. But it was very pink. It was during Valentine's Day in the books. Very pink and feminine and dainty, and so that's what we have here. I do wish we could have put those gift boxes on the tables, but alas, it's DDB. So this is one that I do want to move it to another building where my Wizarding World build is, which is my Forgotten Lands island. We're gonna cross over here. We're near the end of all the interiors. Since we just did that, I'll do these two because these are the other buildings with my HP builds. And all of them, Weasley, I knew you would know. I knew you would know. Yeah, so in the book, that is where Harry and Cho, and I mean a whole bunch of other people, but that is where they go on their date, Madame Puttyfoot's tea shop. I wish we saw that in the movie, but it's fine. They made choices. It's fine. It's fine. So yeah, I captured it here. This building has 2 classrooms and 2 common rooms. So this is the potions room. I think I'm gonna change the building on this one to I'm blanking on the name of the building. We just got it. The brown building. The haunted something something. And so yeah, this is the potions room. Had a lot of fun with this one. And then oh, I forgot. I almost panicked. So this was my oh my gosh. I meant to delete that back room. So that was actually my herbology room, but I've already moved herbology outdoors, and that's why I got rid of the room. That's kind of like my checklist. Woo, I almost panicked. I thought the game got rid of my game. But I actually already made that move because I could put herbology outside now with the greenhouse walls that we got. So it is already on the island. So no need to panic. Whew. Ravenclaw common room / sleeping quarters. Ravenclaw is basically the blue house. In case you have no idea about the Wizarding World. That's so much. Love these windows. And I don't get to use them often enough, so this felt very perfect for them. And then over here we have, and I am a Huffleclaw, a Ravenpuff, if you will. And so I love these 2 bills. And this is the Hufflepuff room. Again, just very yellow. We don't see these rooms, so it's just kind of based on the descriptions. And I drew inspiration from the Hogwarts Legacy game as well. Like I said, the herbology is already outside, so that's why that room is empty. And then here we get the rest of Hogwarts. And I'll be moving all of these. Basically in the other buildings, I want to do all the common rooms, and that way I can have all like classroom stuff in one building. Great Hall. I think that kind of speaks for itself. I was so geeked when I finally got the floating candles. And then we have Bridget's office, which described again is just all pink and cats everywhere, but we don't have cat things. So these plates represent the cat plates. And although she's not my favorite character, I liked her office. And then these, I'm on whatever side Professor Snape is on. So, you know, in my big age, I have realized it's not Snape that I loved, it's Alan Rickman that I loved. Snape, the character from a book, is problematic at best. I just absolutely love Alan Rickman's portrayal. And I think that's what most people love about Snape. Although his Bob, 10 out of 10. Whoever does his silk press and Lucius Malfoy's silk press, 10 out of 10. I'm in Hogwarts Legacy, so the save that I have finished, Lainey, is, and one day we will play that again one stream. My finished save is as a Hufflepuff, and then I have an unfinished save as a Ravenclaw, because I am both. I have sorted into both consistently for all my Wizarding World years. He nailed it. He did. And I think a lot of people, especially if you watched the movies as kids and then like kept watching them, um, we conflated Snape with Rickman. And it's like, oh my gosh, I love this character. No, we love Alan Rickman's portrayal of the character. The character's trash. He's trash. But this is the Gryffindor common room. I liked doing these rooms because they were such a great exercise in color blocking, by the way. The yellow with Hufflepuff, the blue with Ravenclaw. And again, you forget how many things we get in this game until you're like, oh, what's all my red things? What's all my green things? And now we have Slytherin. And this is the Slytherin common room. Like, so many of these are items that I do not regularly reach for. And I love that. So we have that here. Like, all these base game beds that Scrooge insists on giving us 11 times, they came in real handy making these common rooms. Alan Rickman. I do not know what that means, Lainey. By Granthar's Hammer. Am I missing something? Can you explain, Lainey? Same as the singer Prince Silk Press. Yes, yeah, the OG Silk Press. The OG Silk Press. So now these 5 buildings. No, actually, this one I did recently update. So we'll go into this one last. This one was an old one, but I did actually recently update it. It is the confectionery, and I actually made it a confectionery candy shop. There are actually a few things I do want to add that we recently got, but nothing crazy. Candy shop, and I actually, it's a, the words are lollipop. I don't know why I said candy shop. There is a short of a tour of this if you want to see it, and same for all of the Hogwarts builds as well. So main lounge area. Hello, there we go. This is the, see, why is this, or maybe I didn't finish. Okay, I guess it was a work in progress. These are all this, yep. Oh, I know what happened. It didn't save. I left the room and these stayed on the floor. So this is the sweets room. So there we go. Let's just put these back up here. It was, I was moving around the location of some of my sweets and things. I absolutely love, love, love staging with the sweets and actually just the foods in general in this game. So let's just, oops, yeah, no, I did that right. I don't have 2 extra. Oh no, these were the ones I was getting rid of. Don't mind me, guys. Just quick little decorating intermission. New, do you decorate with the foods? Just a little something for your mojo. Okay, we are done. Yes, look at all the sweets options that we have. Right, let's pick that up. Max, move it. Pick that up. Wonderful. So, little sweets room. Gave me an excuse to finally use that door, because I never use that. Okay, hold on, let me catch up. The Star Trek spoof that Alan was in with Tim, I think it was, oh, okay, Lainey. Gotcha. Thank you for explaining. Have a great stream, well, modding stream, Tiger Lily. Thank you for hanging out today. And thank you for the well wishes. Have a great rest of stream. Oh, you're modding for new. Duh. Have a great stream, new. Thank you for hanging out today. Thank you for the laughs and for the love. Of course you decorate with food. Yes. So just We'll talk about your decorating. We're gonna get your mojo back, I promise. But goodbye, ladies. Have a great stream and a great rest of your day. It is not specifically honeydukes. No, this is just my confectionery. I did not make a honeydukes because I have a confectionery, Lainey. However, because I have expanded my Wizarding World builds to the floating island, I might still be able to add a honeydukes because I have more buildings there now. Okay, news just saying bye. Yes. So yes, this is just a confectionery. Because at the time when I did all those wizarding builds, I had fewer buildings. So this is more of like what I had in mind for the confectionaries. Like you could like rent this room for like parties, celebrations, whatever. So this is that room, and then like back here's the gifts. I wish we could put festive wrapping paper on surfaces, but we can't. So on the floor they are. But this is like if someone was like hosting a birthday party or a birthday brunch or something like that. That is this room. Rent it out for a little celebration. All right. And then this room is the beverages. And we're going to pretend that these bottles are syrups. Okay. Beverages and cold treats are basically cold treats, honestly, are what's in this room. Beverages, ice creams, things like that. There's nothing in these fridges, but they signify cold treats. So that's this room. All right. And then we are going to go past this girly pop here and head on out. I am going to take a quick sip. Okay, now we're looking at the buildings that are very dated and or they need to be completely moved, updated, changed, something. So this is the first one. I did the interior of this building inspired by Tiana because I didn't have another building. So I want to move this entire design, save for maybe one room, to another building. I think it's going to be Charlotte's, but I'm not sure, which is why I haven't moved it yet. So very loungy. It's going to be these three rooms. So this was the opening lounge and just updating it so it was just better. This is the bathroom for said lounge area. I really enjoy doing bathrooms in this game. And now that we have like those pillars, we can create better partitions and I don't have to use libraries, bookcases for bathroom walls anymore. And then this back room, probably my favorite one out of all of them. I envisioned like a speakeasy, like those kind of like establishments where you kind of knock on the outside. It looks like it's nothing. You give the secret word, you go down some stairs, and then all manners of activities going on. That is what inspired this room. So those three rooms need to be moved out of Jumbo's Cafe. Now that I have actual buildings that I can use for it, this one can stay. I'll probably just build on it. This was really more of a throwaway build. I was just kind of playing around with some items. But this will probably become the main room. And I'll really lean into that ice cream shop aesthetic. Oh yes, the Weasley I forgot the name, but yeah, WWW. Yes. I think that could be possible, even if it's just a small version, with like a lot of the plushies. Some of the inside out stuff I think would work with that. I need to look at my inventory. Thank you for the idea, Lainey. Because I know at the time that I did these bills a little over a year ago, the Harry Potter ones. So end of 2024. Oh, sorry, I just hit my mic. There I had way fewer items. Let's go in here. This is definitely early game that I completed this one, like one of the very first five buildings that I completed. And so you can see by comparison, the detail is different. The items aren't as exciting, if you will. I mean, it's fine. I loved it when I did it. I don't hate it now, but it's definitely dated. It's the dorm house, which I'll probably keep it as. Um, just kind of maybe adding a little something to it. But if I don't keep it as the dorm house, so this is the dorm rooms. If I don't keep it as that, then I will probably be changing it to more of a townhouse brownstone situation. Love a laundry room moment. So I love this, but like, oh, I didn't have walls. So I guess the walls are going to be waterfalls for the bathroom stalls. Privacy was really lacking in here. And I used the robot to kind of signify like the laundry detergent dispenser. And then back here is the sort of cafeteria dining hall if you were a resident of the dorm. But again, you can tell like I didn't have all my foods, and so like my tables are bare, and just a lot that I didn't have, and so I did the absolute bare minimum. We didn't have 16-point rotation, so everything is pressed up against the wall. Nothing is on a diagonal. My, we've come a long way. Mm, what a time. I don't know how we got anything done. And then this one, I did actually make a library house. Um, did have fun with this one. Like it's Belle's library. I don't remember if I finished all the rooms. So we're gonna find out together. But really a library house as it was intended. I know I planned to make yep, this was gonna be the kids' room of the library. I did not finish the walls. I did not. I think I lost steam, to be quite honest. But this was gonna be like where the kids would hang out and read their books. I know one was going to be Belle's office. Was it this one? Nope. This was before we could delete rooms. So then it was this one. Or maybe I didn't do it at all. I didn't do it at all. We didn't make it far with this one, guys. So I think though I don't want it to be a library anymore. So that is definitely something that I need to ponder a little bit longer. And then lastly, this was one of my first shared full bills. I love it. I just think I want to change the building. Sometimes I sit and think about all the new features we have now. I wonder how we survived without certain features. Same, Abigail. I said your full name. Oh my gosh, I think you prefer Abby, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. So this is a spa, but like when I think about, and that's part of why I flattened my valley. We had so many new features and items come out. I was like, yeah, I need a clean slate to play with all this. So this was my spa. I love this build. It may not change. I've just been thinking about changing the building. So this is the main check-in area. This is the sauna area. Really enjoy this. I so wish these had an interact so that like little steam could come out of them in the same way that we do with the fireplaces. And then back here we have Abby's what all my friends call you, and you are a friend. Abby! Wonderful. This is the pool area. Alright, with the robes and the things. And then over here we have the changing locker room, bathroom, shower room type of situation. Can you tell I used these everywhere because I didn't have walls? So this is where, you know, you change and get ready to do your sauna, to the pool, whatevs. So I do want to update this one. Again, it's not bad, but we've gotten a lot of items that since I did this, that I think can make it better. All right, and so that is wait, no, yeah, no, that is all of them. Yeah, that is every single decorated house that I have, all 21 of them. It doesn't even feel like I just did 21. To be quite honest, um, like I said, there are some that are started. I didn't bother putting the ones that are started, although if I had checked the library ahead of time, I don't know if I can count that as 21. It has one finished room. This one. Um, I don't know if it counts, guys. It doesn't feel like it counts, if I'm being completely honest. So we're just gonna delete that and call it 20. Let's put you here. And there we go. So that's all the decorated bills. Hopefully, we're about to step out having lunch with a friend. Ooh, that sounds lovely. Nice in person, in real life connections. Love that for you. I hope you have a great rest of stream. I should join you again tonight. Yes, we are back tonight for an ASMR stream. It's been a very long time since I did one. It's just going to be harvesting my pumpkin island, first harvest of the year, because I have been spending with Scrooge and I want my coins back. So are going to be doing a harvest um this evening. So now that we've gone through all the houses, we are going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back and do some decorating planning, if you will. So yeah, we will be right back. Okay, we are back. I hope everyone got up, stretched, moved your limbs, used the bathroom, got something to drink, all the things. Thank you everyone for 37 likes on this stream. Oh, can we hit 40? Can we do it? Yes, we can. I think we can. Oh, I need to turn. It just got very chilly. Where I am. I need to turn the heat on. You are star path grinding, Abby. Oh, wow. I haven't touched the star path and I don't know how long. Ooh. Okay, so I have a few decorating things that I would like to do. Um, and I said some of these houses are in other locations. Some I definitely want to finish. Some I definitely have ideas for. I want to just go in my house menu. Um, And I do share a lot of the mood boards that I make for my houses on Pinterest. So if you are not hanging out with me on Pinterest, you can find me on there, as well as Instagram. Lady Danbury plays on both of them. I do share my mood boards, like concepts that I come up with, that are driving the direction of my interior builds. That's usually where I start. My exterior builds, not so much, but my interior builds, almost always. So I know the ones just kind of going through quickly that I know I have ideas for are the Turning Red Temple, Carl's house, the camping house. I mean, some of them are kind of obvious just based on what they are in themselves. The LeBeau Mansion, Tinkerbell's house, Winter Cottage, Bakery, Across the Fortress, Blossom, Cactus House, Wicker House, Greenhouse Castle, Teapot House, Tiki Room, Coffee Shop House, Cloud House, Desert Palace, this manor, that castle. This one actually started already. This is the haunted mansion that at Hogwarts will go into, and these two houses. Those are all the ones that I know. Oh, and the Witch's Forest Cottage. That is Hagrid's hut in my mind. The groundskeeper hut. So I know that these are the ones that I have ideas for, that I would like to actually get those ideas out of my head, and actually get those done so we can start just kind of working our way through those and see where the year takes us. But I also have my storage house that I want to do. Not the storage, actually decorating all the remaining floors. So we're gonna do a poll. Um, Hold on. I forgot how the buttons work on this thing. We're gonna make it a little democratic and let you guys choose. Today we will decorate a house or my house. So I'm gonna throw that poll up. I should have probably had that poll running during the break. But while you guys are voting, we're just gonna clean up the valley. Yeah, because there's night thorns and things that have spawned. So we're just gonna do a quick cleanup and then empty out my storage and then carry on. Like I said, some houses, the ideas I have for them are very clear in my mind. Others require a little bit more thinking and plotting and planning, so they are less clear. What is this on the floor? Oh, the rabbit. I am still getting used to be able to see the critters so clearly that when I see them, I'm like, what is that? I'm gonna leave the bones. Oh, this tiki light is still here. I don't have a problem with the bones. They feel just like part of the natural sunlit plateau landscape. Bones don't trust. So those can stay where they are. Let's get our sticks. Same with the flames here. Just let the boys get the sticks. Thank you for the follow, Abby, and I am glad I can be inspiration. I mean, that is why I started the journey. So I'm glad I can be there for you. And for those who need context, in my house, my decorating plan is basically I have 13 undecorated floors. After my storage, nothing is decorated in my house. I had started rooms many lifetimes ago. It feels like I've only been playing a year and a half. um, and I kind of fell off because then we got the premium shop houses, and I realized, oh, I can decorate those. I want to use my house as a sort of way to showcase all the items we have. So with dedicated rooms slash floors to characters and universes. So not a story theme, but more like this is the Frozen floor. This is the Beauty and the Beast floor. This is the Toy Story room, or that kind of thing. Using the items that really never get used, but also just seeing what we have from all the universes or for all the characters. I think there's something like really cool about that. And so that is my plan for my, why did I leave? Here we go. So that's my plan for my main house, just in case you needed some context to help with your voting. The main house is universal character inspired decorating, and anything in a house is a specific theme for said house. Ugh, the beach gets so filthy. Actually, let's do this real quick. Let's keep Max so he can do the digging. But let's get Baby Sven in here so he can pick up the sand. I do a terrible job at leveling up the non kind of notable ones because I keep using the same ones because I love them over and over. Alright, and then let's work our way over here. And I'll let the vacuum get the night thorns. I like leaving the shells, they don't bother me. And I don't need to collect anymore. Ooh, we are nearing the end of that memory. Alright, let's go over here and clean this up. Alright, Baby Sven. Thank you, Max. I love that Max now, because before he did not pick up the shards himself. And so I would actually always have him with R2, so that those shards would get picked up. I love that Max now picks up the dream shards and night shards that come out of his dig spots. That comes in real handy. Almost done. This is also me not, what happens after me going like almost a week of me not getting rid of the sand dunes. I think, and then back to the forest. I don't remember seeing any icebergs in the Frosted Heights. Yeah, I don't remember seeing any icebergs, which, thank goodness. All right, let's see how the poll is looking. 60% my house. Okay. All right, we're gonna head home, empty my pockets, and if it is still in the lead, then that is what we will work on. I did kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Map out. Yeah, that sounds accurate. Map out what I wanted the different floors to look at. However, I will say this as a caveat. If I do end up doing outdoor storage, I would actually be so vexed because that means I'd have to move all the floors down to one. So right now, my universe character decorating would start at floor 8. 1 through 7 are all storage. I don't think there's a world where 1 through 7 would even fit on an island. If you've seen my storage rooms, you know that there is a lot of stuff in all of them. A lot of chests. I am a hoarder, and so I don't think they'd all fit anyway. These are resources, ingredients, gems, miscellaneous, basically, flowers, fish, meals. All of that I don't think is fitting on an island. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. So the universe stuff starts on floor 8. Um, so that's also something to keep in mind. If y'all manage to get me outside somehow, though, then it's starting on floor 1, and I don't know about that. All right, let's go ahead and empty my pockets though. In the meantime, let's do that. Thank you, Ash. Welcome back. Because of you, I'm definitely shrimping less. I'm not kind of awesome. Does anyone shrimp when they sit? I just got a ton of mining tasks for the Star Pass. Yeah, I like stacking up my mining tasks though, especially like if I can get away with needing, uh, it being gems that I need, I should say. I also need to put this room back to non-seasonal. Although, Daisy reminded me that Valentine's Day is coming up. Maybe I make it a Valentine's Day room. Maybe we do that, guys. If my house wins, we'll do the yes. If my house wins, we'll just do this room because that's my seasonal room. I want to rotate out with the seasons. My house wins, we will do this Valentine's Day room. And if a house wins, then we'll go ahead and work on one of the houses. Oh, a house definitely just flipped, and now it's in the lead at 57%. It is in the lead. What a turnaround. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to empty this triage soon. I might actually just save that for the ASMR. Do that and then the harvesting. Empty out all these triage chests. Oh, I had what is that, an ingot that I forgot to drop off on the first floor. I also haven't figured out where I'm gonna put my festive cocos. So I made the actual recipes with a bunch of them, and these are the ones that I have left. Which one did I need to go to? Oh no, I need my infinity chest. That's where my seeds are. And I actually need to clear all of these out. Let me just do that real quick. So my infinity chest. I know I said I'll just leave this for the ASMR stream, but let me just, no, 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 you go back. Let's just get those in there. Okay, we need to go to 2, 3, and 7. Okay, that's where we need to go. I ate something. What did I eat? A salad. Okay. No big deal. No biggie. Alright, let's see. Alright. Drop that off. I also don't sell a lot of my thing unless it's like an obnoxious amount where it's like it's overflowing out of the chest that I have for it. And otherwise, I literally keep everything. I hoard a lot. I do need to, yeah, no, 3's next. This is where I start using the triage because this is also on this floor. And then 7 for the food. Although I don't have a triage chest for my food. Right. Throw those salads in. Oh. I did not have that salad. Oh, unless it's made with different ingredients. It might just be made with different ingredients. I have to clean this up later, but at least they're separated. It's so strange how, even though I noticed, I don't know if anyone else noticed this, the Wish Blossom Ranch foods don't smart transfer. Even though like it'll be exact same one, like you saw that 2 go from 3, I noticed that they do not smart transfer. I don't like that. I hope they fix that. Alright, let's drop off these cookies. Oh, why didn't these cookies transfer? Alright, these foods. Hold up. This cookie didn't transfer. Unless I just don't have it. No, I have it. It's strange. I didn't mean to do that. Forgot how buttons work. Alright. Let's drop off the sorbet. I have no idea where those fairy sticks are. They should be in here. Let me check it. Did I? No. Unless I didn't have any. They are in here. Okay. They just didn't smart transfer. Cool. And my macarons should be in here. Okay, it just also did not smart transfer. Okay. In the afternoon, tea set. So really just, okay. Alright. Okay, I'm back. Focused. We were zoned out. But I'm back. Okay. Alright, so we are going to end the poll. A house somehow crept up in the lead super fast at 62%. And so that is what we are going to work on. So let's go outside. It's so interesting. It went from 40% to 50-50 to 62%. Thank you to everyone who voted. Okay, so, and of course it's raining. We can do a few things. Let me get out. Let me get out. So we have the houses that need to be transferred, which I don't think we'll have time for. So we're gonna probably not do any of these. Yeah, I don't think we'll do any of these. They involve a lot of movement going in and out of one house. Decorista, your interiors are so great. I need to lurk and start getting for adulting. Adulting is not fun, but thank you for hanging out. Did we get you there? Did we get you closer? But thank you for hanging out this morning. Nicole, getting my life together. Have a good rest of the stream. Thank you for hanging out, Nicole. We will be seeing you soon. I was like, surely the poll won't change that much in the short time it'll take her to get her house. But it happened. It did. It did, Abby. Nicole, we will be seeing you soon. So go do your thing. Decorista, thank you for hanging out. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. All right. So let's see which one is feeling like it's calling to me. I feel like because I have this one in a build, the Frosty Fortress, and we got all of that stuff from the Star Path. I think that's the one we are going to tackle today. It's winter. It feels very apropos. So let's do that one. I went to the biome, not the island. That was so silly. So my Frosted Fortress lives on my Frosted Island. It was also in my Frosted Heights, but I don't think I'm bringing it back. So it is here. And it is all cleared out and ready for all the fun new things that we got from what is that? The Star Path, this current Star Path. So my theme for this one, although we actually have one called Winter Chalet, this is the one I treat like my chalet. And so now I actually have a bunch of that fun stuff to use. So let's see what we have. And I'll definitely be using this rug, that's for sure. I'm just kind of looking to see what most recently. I know I definitely want to use that. So right now I'm just using my front area as a sort of staging zone to kind of see what we have. I really like the idea of this, which reminds me we have the coat rack, the OG coat rack. I'm really just using this front area as my sort of mood board, like with the actual items, and then kind of build out from there. I know we have this hat stand, but we also have the OG wood one. I probably will use some beams, but we'll see. And I think I'm going to use all 4 rooms in this one. So like I said, this is going to be a chalet, despite the fact that the other room is called that. The other house is called that, excuse me. And so I think we're going to do very much kind of similar to the Animal Kingdom Lodge, my glamping lodge. We're going to have a check-in area. We're going to have a bedroom. We're going to have a common space. So I think we're going to go along with that kind of same layout. This feels too cozy for this house. I want it to be a little bit more elevated. We'll see, we'll see. Nah. I think that's the direction I'm gonna go in. I just have not done any real decorating with the new items. So I'm still getting used to what they are, what we have. The new Wish Blossom Ranch items, I should say. Um, okay, I think here now we've entered Beauty and the Beast. Okay, this might actually be cute as the check-in counter. I wish I could connect them though. Just gonna drop that there as an option. So that's kind of my first steps when I'm doing an interior. Literally just plopping down what we have that's from the most recent. I think I want everything in here to be black, white, blue, and gray. Coco, hello, 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 welcome in. Yes, Weasley is blue, Ash is blue. We have wrenches, and Streamlabs has been crashing out as a result. Hello, Coco. How are you? What time? It's later in the day for you right now, right? How is your Monday going? So yeah, I'm just gonna filter by blue, white, and gray, and then see what we have from there. uh, so this, yeah, no, the inside is red. I don't know. That's gonna be for my holiday house. These are more holiday than winter. Let's see. Mm-mm. I mean, I went through so many of these. You know, this might just work as well. We'll put that there. I know this rug and these suitcases are gonna be in like the bedrooms. So I'm gonna just, I'll remember the rug, I think. I hope. Oh, I don't think I've ever placed this. Okay, that's gonna look good in the bedroom. Mm-hmm. No, I think I'm gonna stick with the icy chair. For there. Coco, we're just doing some decorating. We are in my frosty fortress. We're getting started on some decorating. Um, Weasley's never not blue. That is true. All right, let's see what else we got in here. I do love these wall inserts. I don't know if I'll keep them, but we're just gonna. So I'm kind of just pulling out the things that I think I've been meaning to put this outside in front of the Frosty Fortress. No, it's a little too earthy, I guess, for lack of a better word. Maybe I'm just gonna put you there. And then we'll kind of nail down the actual direction for the aesthetic. Let's see, for the vibes. What else we got in here? So again, this main room is gonna be like the check-in area, sort of lounge gathering area before you break off into your bedrooms and or common area. I don't think I'm gonna use this light, but I want to see it so I don't forget it, because I often forget it exists. Huh. Maybe there's a piano in, in the lounge. I also need to make this room bigger. Thankfully, I can make it bigger without losing anything. Making it smaller is where things would get deleted. No. Mm-mm. I like the other one as my main rug. This is the fireplace. I think this is going to be the one. You are too fanciful. Oh, okay, he'll go. Let's see here. I love this chandelier. So I'm always just throwing it around as an option. But actually, I love the silver of that one. That kind of speaks more to the winter. Yes, as much as I love you, you might not make the cut. Let's see, let's see. Okay, I think while we're here, might as well just throw those tools in the mix. So these two windows, I got them, I guess it's part of the glitch. And so I use them very sparingly because I can't buy any more from Scrooge. Um, and it makes me sad. I think I have them in my confectionery and maybe one other build. And I'm like, why were they like released but not released? It's very strange. But I think I would have loved those windows in this build. I'll put one down. But there might only be one window in this lobby. And also this one, the rectangular one, was broken for the longest. And they actually fixed it with the Cinderella update. Alright, let's see. I kind of also want to see what this one looks like in here. Just trust the process, guys. We're gonna trust the process. Just seeing what I have that might work. And then we'll build up with some flooring and some wallpaper and go from there. I think this is definitely going to be the one I use in the bedrooms, that pale blue. I feel like we're nearing the bottom. I could be wrong, but I feel like we're nearing the bottom. Gotta trust the process. Exactly. It'll all come together. I need to put one of these outside as well. And oh, besides flooring and wallpaper, I need to decide on my windows and my doors. Oh, this could also be another good fireplace. No, I like the Merida one for this, for the Frosty Fortress, a lot better. And my radio. Oh, this is another good rug. I forgot about you. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's just scoot this back. Because maybe this one is just for the bedrooms. Because I'm thinking, well, after I resize the room, I might have a better idea. But I'm thinking, essentially, this one is, you know, main lobby. It's this sitting in the center. Underneath the counter, you come in and you check in. Although you can't put anything on that counter, so that's disappointing. That counter is actually not very functional. Like I can't even put this quill on it. The side table, maybe. Alright. Maybe, I don't know, not married to it. Okay, all the balloons and things. Yeah, this is how I know we're nearing the bottom. This is also good. No, no, the Merida one still. Get a little coffee in our system. Okay. We are nearing the end. We are one away from our 40 likes, guys. Can we do it? Can we do it? I think we can. Right. Yeah, no, I think we've found everything we're gonna find in this filter. Okay, so let's reset. Let's pick a flooring. I am thinking also, oh, we must have had 2 secret subs because I feel like stream started at 5:23. Thank you for subscribing. New subscribers, welcome to the parlor. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, I would love it if you make things official between us and go ahead and subscribe. And again, thank you for 39 likes. Can we get to 40? Even if we can't, thank you for all of the likes thus far, the emotional likes, and actually tapping the button. It really means a lot to me. It really helps the channel. Yeah, we are slowly working our way towards becoming a YouTube partner. So all of this absolutely goes towards making that happen in real life. So thank you guys for all of your support and all of the ways that you have been involved with the parlor. Really means a lot to me. All right, let's pick a floor. I love this patterned wood floor. I love it. I use it a lot. But yeah, no, it doesn't work in here. I do think I'm gonna go wood. I want a really warm wood. Actually, if I'm going to use these beams, but I don't think we have any beams that really go, I mean, any wood floors that really have that same shade of the beams. We might just have to like camouflage it, fake it till we make it. Let's see. I don't mind this one. I love how the dark wood, and I think it's the Tiana floor, that they are, something happened. Twyla, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for adding your name to the parlor ledger. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you like it here. I hope you stay. It really means a lot to me. I heard it, but why didn't it appear on the screen? That is strange. Unless I just missed it while I was looking at the game. That is also a possibility. But welcome, Twyla. These are 2 rustic. What I was saying is the dark wood and the Tiana floor are the exact same floor. Yeah, this is too rustic. But I love how they introduced the Tiana floor as if, there it is, Tiana's. So you see it? Now we're gonna go to the dark wood. No change. Like, it's not a different direction, it's not a different size. Literally the exact same floor. But no, not in this one. Oh, I just got the oh, that's gonna look so good inside of Elsa's house, or maybe even the bundle house. Oh, what about oh, it's too bright. I wish the wood was less orange. Those undertones are killing me. Radical Radish, hello, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today? And were you our 40th like? Well, now at 41. We did it, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you for 41 likes on the stream. Especially an early Monday morning stream. I know for many of you it's already afternoon, but still, it's morning. Okay. I know I said I wanted wood. but also winter chalet. So I'm also thinking maybe I get the warmth of the brown, but because it's a sort of marble, it also elevates it because it is a fancy check-in place. Yes, maybe we do that. Okay. I think if I were to go that route, bathroom, bedroom rug. So but this rug is not moving me with this flooring. This rug is, but it's not moving me with the counter. Let me pick a wallpaper before I commit. before let's just do that. Oh, I actually don't need to see anything else. I love everything about this. So I just got these because I just got that Royal Winter. Okay. I just wanted to see that. Never saw it. I just got that Royal Winter bundle, like when it did the Spotlight Rewind last week. This is so pretty. Okay, sold. Let's pick a ceiling. Abby, 5 more main star path duties. Let's go. Today's a holiday fail. Took a break to make some insurance call. That's the wild thing about having time off. When you have responsibilities though, that you end up like, okay, I finally have, ooh, don't like that. Okay, I finally have this free time. That's when you're filling it in with all the other things that you don't get to do because work gets in the way. So it's like it's holiday, but it's not. It's a day off, but it's not. It's adulting is overrated. Okay, I think I might use this one. I tend to almost always go towards. Oh, hold up. Let me. I didn't mean to leave, but we're here now. Um, Actually, I like this. Yeah, brightens it up. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go with this. As much as I wanted to use this one, I'm gonna have to. Okay, let's look at flooring one more time. One more again. Um, this room will not be done by the time stream is done. But we will at least have the bones. So that the next time we're in here, we can just pick right up. So tonight's stream is an ASMR stream. Maybe we just do it as an ASMR decorating, if not harvesting, if you guys want to finish this room. So final poll of the stream, but it will be an ASMR stream no matter what. Tonight's ASMR, harvesting, decorating. I'm good either way. There was a dark wood that I really liked. Okay, now I like the dark wood again because of the wallpaper. So there was another one. That one. I think I'm gonna go with this one, but let's also look at them. No, I like this one. This one just feels cleaner, but it has some visual interest. Okay, so there are 25 of us here. So let me know which ASMR you guys want for tonight. You guys get to decide that. 526 subs, 41 likes. Thank you so much, guys. What a way to start the week. Okay, so that makes me feel so much better about this rug. Yeah. I know we can't put anything on this counter, but we'll... Of course it doesn't center. just be too much like right. That would be too easy. Really? Okay. All right. I will be okay. I'm gonna look at the doors. That's what I need to look at. I didn't mean to leave. Okay. Let's see. This door. Don't hate it, but don't love it. I use this door so much. It is my go-to. I haven't been able to use this door just yet. Just I don't have the right build for it, but I'm so excited that I did finally get it. No, this is the one. I don't. It's the one. Just make sure it's aligned. Yep. Okay. And then. Okay. Okay. I think I am going to use the beams. I think I have all of its counterparts, or actually side doors. Let me just put you over here real quick, get you guys out of my way. Until I decide how I actually want those. Also, this is a door I created. Touch of magic, actually, for the win. Study frozen door. Let's see. Yeah. That's the one. Now, because I can't use too many of those windows, do I have other windows that could fit the bill? This could work. Do we have a snowy but not festive window? Or do all the snow windows also have some sort of holiday? Yeah, they do. Snowy festive window and festive window. Okay. Well, accent answered. Have I used you? I haven't. That's not gonna work here, but oh, couldn't? Just for the front of the house? So although obviously it's never one-to-one exact, I do like seeing what the windows of a house look like from an outside. I can't see. There we go. Okay, well, there are no windows. Not really. Okay, there's that. Okay, we are gonna start winding down. But let me see. I actually really like this as windows at the front. Especially like if we're checking in. It's like you're greeted by these cozy bay windows. I actually really like that. No, I really like that. I'll put this here. Well, I'll leave it. There we go. Okay, so let's see. What did the poll say? The poll says 100% harvesting. Okay, so we're gonna harvest tonight. No big deal. Well, there's only 2 votes, and there are 21 of you in here. So the other 19 of you, does that mean you are fine with the harvesting? Because like I said, we can just decorate ASMR tonight, or we can stick to the harvesting plan. Also, maybe the people who end up at tonight's stream, hopefully it's all of you, but hopefully, you know, there'll be some other friends joining us. We didn't pick our lighting, but I'm pretty sure it won't be this guy. I think I might just do 2 of these flanking the counter instead of one centered over the counter. if I keep decorating off stream, which I probably will, I'll show you guys the progress that we make. I think I actually like the fireplace in the corner now that it's been there for a while. It's really hard not to get into a groove. Okay, no, we're gonna start winding down. No, for real, for real. So that I can start my day with the family and get everything all situated as everyone else is making their way to where I am. But thank you guys for the likes, the raid jam earlier. Although I know jam is long gone. I'm just gonna keep fussing with stuff while I say goodbye. Um, Thank you to all the amazing creators who popped in, who stopped by. We had Ash and Wesley, our amazing mod team. Thank you. Today was the soft launch, if you will, of their wrenches. So thank you, Weasley. Thank you, Ash, for being amazing moderators, as I knew you would be. I am so thrilled, beyond thrilled, to have you in the parlor. Thank you to all the amazing creators who came by. Topher, Press, New, who is currently streaming, Nicole, who is currently streaming, Decorista, Jam with the Raid, Naturally Coco, Hot Coco Collective. So many amazing streaming friends. I can't fuss and talk, so I'm just gonna stop fussing. So many amazing friends stopped by. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for stopping by, for showing some love. And again, just for being part of your morning. And also huge shout out to all of you for starting your day with me, for hanging out. We got a lot done. Hopefully I did my job at inspiring y'all to do some interior decorating. Again, we will be back tonight, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Same channel, same place, same friends, hopefully. Let me pull in. So we have, okay, we're gonna end the poll, so we're gonna stick to the harvesting tonight. So we have New, like I said, is currently streaming, and she is streaming DDV. And then I know, okay, Nicole has not started her stream yet. It doesn't look like it. Or did I? Wait, hold on. Okay, so we are going to fake raid into New. I say fake raid because, as you guys may not, well, some of you may not know, I cannot officially redirect y'all to New's stream. So we are going to, so I'm gonna drop the link. So that is the stream. Again, thank you to the amazing mods. Thank you guys for being amazing in the chat. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, evening, afternoon. I do hope that I see all of you tonight. If not, I'll see you in different chats, in different streams. When you get over to new stream, just please use not exclamation, hashtag Danbury raid with the little teapot. Let her know that you came from the parlor, although I'm sure she'll know. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.